That way they can reach 3 instead of 2 groups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
Like, so they can hit up their left or their right in the middle.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but one of the healers that's on the far
Kona,
right.
go to circle.
And then
Are
Veggie,
both
you're on
things
star.
in the same group?
Yeah, I'll just come over here.
Okie dokie. I think we're good.
Actually, Jap, could you come to the middle?
He'll end up being close to the
Closer?
middle.
Okay.
Tornado.
First and 10, get ready. Squall is coming from the left. Go to 7.
Wind
Go
first
to
soon.
7.
Looking back.
First, move up.
Push past, move up. Good.
Ice.
Except for you, Ada. Getting, buddy.
How are so many people dead?
We're too close. The lightning strike me, we were a little too close.
Okay, you can
Wind first
run
soon.
forward. 7
A
again.
bunch of people
Tornado.
with the twisters, and then they stacked up on the right side.
Again, it's better to get hit by the twister.
Looking back.
7. Oh, shit.
No, it's 1.
I'm just saying,
Ice.
the first lightning that went out with like the 2 groups in the middle, I think it was still a little too close.
I think
Okay,
we
well-
should only have 3 groups max.
Wind first soon.
Okay.
One in the left, one in mid, one in right. Anything closer, and you're gonna spread that chain. Yeah, the amount of damage that first chain did.
Yeah, that was bad.
I saw 2/3 of the raid go down to 20%. Because the more people it hits, the more damage it does. It changes based on every person that it hits.
Wind first
Also,
soon.
can we throw raid markers down in the 3-stack areas so if somebody does get hit,
That's
they know
dressing.
roughly where to go to?
Oh, nice, Veggie. How'd you survive that?
I had a soul stone.
Oh,
I can throw the markers down to assist.
That's the neat part. He didn't. Where is the entrance of the raid? It's over here, which means that this is the front.
You not get the mass res?
Should be responding right about now.
Oh, you might have got knocked off if it didn't.
Okay, well.
You're at work.
People should be in only those 3 groups: diamond, star, and triangle. We should have 2 healers per group. Jap dropped a seafood magnifique.
How you doing?
So we've got Hona and Fickle over here on diamond.
Can we
Power.
put like melee in the middle and a range on the outside? The 2 outside ones?
Sure.
We get health stones.
and put
All
the
melee
tanks
go
in the middle.
star, group 3 go left, group 4 go right.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna take the right spot because I was already there.
So we can take the marks
Goop's
off.
here. I'll go left. You stay there, Goop. Yep. Yeah, we can take marks off of people now.
Just know which marker you're supposed to be by.
Anderson, you should go to the right side. You should go to triangle. Group 3 on diamond, on the left. group 4 triangle on the right.
Did you want me picking up ads, or did you want Jab doing the ads?
Whichever one of us doesn't have the boss at the time will pick him up.
Yeah, because I
Just
didn't.
for tanking phase 1 and 2, just go ham on it. Slash, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, because last time he was having you do it, and I was picking up the ads. But okay.
Both roles as a tank is pretty simple. We got it.
Yeah.
I'll have a square over my head for third phase.
Oh no, what?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ice. Tornado. Wind burst soon.
It's 6.
Ooh. Double tap.
Ice.
Knocking
Wind burst.
back.
Knockback incoming. So what happened on the left group?
We got double tapped, but
Ice.
didn't get enough heals in time.
Tornado. Wind burst soon.
Oh, damn
I
it.
think 3 is too few groups. The chain lightning is so hard with that many people.
Ice.
If we do 4, then we just have to spread better.
Phase 2.
Do you want to keep going? I mean, we're down like
Attention.
5 people.
Just let people see the fight.
Stack.
Tornado.
Basically, everyone needs to stack up. 2.
Focus ad.
Tornado.
Boss. Next ad up.
Five or six.
5.
Was that ad close enough to give the debuff to the boss?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Tornado.
just
Alright, next ad up. Target.
One. Everybody get inside.
The other tornadoes are coming as well. Watch those. Ad.
Tornado.
Wall. Incoming. Right side. We're going 4. 4.
5.
Can't count. Alabama. Close enough.
Tornado.
Two. Good spot.
Tornado.
Any stacks are at 9?
Yeah.
Alright.
One for tornado.
Tornado.
No, forget it. 3.
We might
Tornado.
want want to lust here pretty soon.
Once this one goes down, they lust.
6.
Alright, we'll send it. So we have
Tornado.
Back up.
I'm putting more bed.
4.
to leave down.
We're about to
Leave
push.
down the ad.
Phase 3.
Alright, pushing. Everybody
Head.
get this head.
We go mark out.
Move once.
Yeah, there's a blue square there.
Shoulders. Shoulders.
Is that not far
Although,
enough?
run out. You have lightning rod. Run out.
So run out.
Move once.
Down.
Chest. Chest.
Chest.
Some of you guys are too low.
Chest. Chest. Chest height.
Move
Run
full.
out. Toes.
All the way
Toes.
down.
All the
Stop.
way down.
Blue, stop on blue.
Stay above that lightning rod at the bottom.
You're gonna see a blue square. Power. GD. Hi.
Move once.
Yeah.
Up.
Knees.
Knees.
Lightning rod, I mean.
Right on blue.
Move once.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Flash, I
Where are
can't
you
reach
at,
you.
Flash?
Lightning rod on power.
Oh, I went left, so.
Move full.
Head.
Head.
Oh, good.
This is why we practice. This guy is before we go.
Move once.
Shoulders.
That's crazy, man. As long as you can like solidly make it to the first, it's
He
why I said-
berserks.
Quit spreading out.
In like 3 minutes, so you guys can do this for a while.
Move once.
Chest. Chest.
I went to the left.
As long as you're out of range.
Heal Taz. Heal Taz.
Move full.
Healthstone. Potion.
He's out of range.
Down. Let's go down.
Toes. Toes.
Good job.
Congratulations, but you did it with half the raid, so that's the goal. That's the idea.
Is the platform not come back?
No.
No,
No,
you
we
just
fly
keep
now.
just get reses out and I'll divvy out loot.
Already on.
For future, though, we probably should do 4 group. That's a lot of damage. Unless we're like a lot better geared.
Yeah,
And even then, for
no.
heroic, we're gonna need 4 groups at least.
Multiple of us
I did a month.
got overkilled by like 2k.
I did a res and you didn't come back, so.
If you didn't get those reses, run back.
Let me just do loot here before we start flying places. It's much easier for me to divvy it out. Planetary Drape of the Flame Blaze. This is a cloak, stamina, intellect, mastery hit. These can have of the random, so there are lots of different planetary drapes. Just pay attention to what types it is. Goes to EPGP. Random secondary stats. Yes, that's correct. Major upgrade for both GD and Willow. Highest PR, GD. Congrats.
Congrats, GD.
Cloudburst Cloak of the Landslide. Strength Stam. Hit Expertise.
Shiba, you in here?
Shiba DC.
Mm-hmm.
Would he have wanted that?
It's a hit
Don't-
strength.
I won't.
Oh no,
I'll
no,
wait.
sorry. It was just.
There's the planetary one, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is a good
What was
alt for his spec.
PR? He would have had higher PR. We'll get back to that later.
What are you looking for?
Lightning Well, Leg Guards of the Fever Flare. Male legs, stamina, intellect, mastery, haste.
Is Stoner actually a good portal though?
Yeah.
You're getting baited.
Oh, damn it, just
Paladin, Priest, Warlock helmets. Paladin, Priest, Warlock. Conquer. Helm of the Forlorn Conqueror.
Can anybody tell me if my brother died during the raid so I can hold up the full second phone?
He did more healing than Jap.
Yay.
My healings correlates to how much damage I take.
Rios, did you see EPGP?
I did not. It did. Like,
Whisper me your response.
So, Jeff, you're saying us healers did a good job on the amount of damage you took?
Yeah.
Look at that.
All responses were for a major upgrade. Highest PR is Hona. Congrats, Hona. Ada, I need to assign the
Congrats, Hona.
nuclear rule. Rogue, Death Knight, Mage, Druid. Yeah, after a certain time, your EPGP fully decays, and I just have to reapply. New player rule would have put you at like 0.7, maybe 0.8. One was like 1.2, 1.4 or something. I don't remember. Helm of the Vanquisher, EPGP, Rogue, Death Knight, Mage, Druid.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Is that your parse there, Josh?
Is Mosifer joining the guild, or what should I consider his role as?
Or he's gonna. I don't think he's joining the guild. He's just filling in right now. He can't make our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday ones. So just treat him as a pug.
Oh, I just noticed it's ruthless and toothless.
Okay.
Okay, then from EPGP, 2 major upgrades. Highest PR is Leth. Congrats, Leth.
Congrats, Les.
2 Blackwing Descent.
Okay, everybody, while you're flying here.
Hey Zim, will you help me summon a warlock?
Yep, coming outside.
Thank you.
Once,
can you test EPGP for me again?
I'm in the
Or
middle
I'll just,
of adding a thing, and then I can.
or I can just wait for the next piece. It's not a big deal.
I can test it with something. Just give me a minute.
I can trade the sound back if you want to put it back up to test it.
No, I can use any item.
Oh, okay.
Liv, you want to throw us a quarter to Tobarad?
Okay. While everybody's flying over here, I'm going to go over the first boss. Magma.
Liquid hot.
Magma.
Magma.
So we're going to have the range 15 yards away from the boss. The reason to do that, he might melee target some of them, or target them with Pillar of Flames. There's going to be parasites that we have to kite that are gonna come from the flames. It is imperative that we kill the said ads, because if they hit, they will basically spawn more in an unlimited amount and have a bad time. After sometimes he'll crash on the ground. Studying some people, what we're going to have is the melee is then going to click on the spears that are on the ground, jump on him, pin him down to the ground, DPS him. I'm just going over the whole fight real quick and we'll go into the semantics of it. Once he's hooked to the ground, basically he's going to take a massive increase in damage for 30 seconds. This is when we're going to pop Lust to try to get through it. His abilities: Blazing Inferno. As you can see, he shoots down a meteorite and a ad will
Heroic.
pop up. That's heroic?
Yep.
Set to normal mode, my guy. Okay.
Ads are
Okay.
heroic only.
Okay, then. Don't listen to me.
You're good.
Pillar of Flame. It'll target a random player and place a fiery zone under them, which turns into a pillar of flame. Standing in this knocks you into the air. This then explodes, spawning those lava parasites we talk about. All range DPS, not melee, all range DPS will then focus AoE them down. Okay? Like I said, if one touches you, it multiplies into 2, 2 into 4, 4 into 8, so on and so on. He will then perform Massive Crash. As you see, these steam clouds are going to pop up off the ground. That means he's going to smack his ass right down on the ground. So we're going to go either to the left or the right, depending on where we are. He will then land by the spike that is next to his head. We're going to have our, is it 3 or 4 on 25 men that go up on top of him?
Is it
2 or
still
3?
just 3?
Okay, so we're basically gonna have, if you're melee, just click on them. It'll have the little green jump on emblem. Just the first to do it. Jump up, grab it. Actually, let me assign it. Ada, you were less than the tank last fight, so you're up. That's your responsibility. As is, let's do Taz and Father. Father, if you go down dirty, it is your responsibility. Or if anybody dies dirty, you're next up. Once you're on there, the little spike that's to the left or to the right of his head, respectively, where he falls, is going to have the little cogwheel you click on. Everyone has to, melee has to get it, and that's when you go into the burn phase. Holds him down. We'll have the launch hook, as you can see here in the video. This will bring him down onto the hook, slamming him down. Ads and everything will take priority, but then we will then lust, and we'll burst down the boss. Abilities we have to deal with: Magma Spit will target and deal heavy damage to several players. 8 total. This is unavoidable. We have to heal through it. Lava Spew. He'll inflict moderate damage to all players. This is unavoidable. We have to heal through it. Mangle. This is where the tank swap is going to happen, other than when we pin him down. He'll pick up at the current target, bite down, crush them for large amounts of damage for 30 seconds. If we impale the target that is picked up, then they will drop the person. But after being released, the tank is going to have a 50% armor debuff for 1.5 minutes. So that is where the tank swap is going to happen. So we're going to have Jap take first, Slash take second. Molten Tantrum. If Magma doesn't have a target in his melee range, he rages, increasing his damage dealt by 100%, stacking 10 times. So we have to have some targets in melee range. So if we want to have one of, let's have the paladin healers up front as well. On top of the melee DPS. And that's about it. That's normal mode. These ads up here, we have to separate them or else they'll buff each other. These guys hit like a truck, so just be ready. Am I missing anything? Oh, wise council of elders.
That sounded pretty good. For the flame pillar, if when it starts, the hunters drop frost traps and then move, you have to do it pretty quick. It really helps out on the ads. We can toss out some range stack points to help out after trash is gone.
Copy.
Pulling trash.
Try to drink and do this at the same time. See if I can do it.
Frontal.
It's not as cool as Hyde brushing his teeth during a boss pull, but I think this will do.
Slash on the next set of trash. I'll start off with the left one.
Alright.
The next set of trash, occasionally they will charge the opposing tank. It's usually the tank.
Got them at the same time.
Yep.
And we keep them spread.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone stay out from the middle of the ads. When they charge, they will do damage as they run. So everybody stack up on square right now.
Stunned.
Kind of why we stack up on square.
I mean, that one didn't charge tank item, but they usually do.
So it's whoever's the farthest away. So typically
is it?
that's why we pull the tanks off to the
If
side.
people stacked on square.
Gotcha.
Run back fast.
Yep.
It's a short run.
More like a flight.
So everybody stack back up on square, just unless you're melee, of course.
This might be a wipe.
It's definitely a wipe, but at least we're learning, right?
I accepted and died right away.
Okay, so ranged, you'll stack on square. I will be the stacking point. If we make a triangle, that adds a third point to where the ads will charge at, and whoever's the farthest away will get a high five to the face.
It's not necessarily a wipe. Kill the other one, the low health one.
The high health one. They enrage.
That's trying to berserk the other one.
Then they one-shot
well.
everybody really fast. That's why they got it done at the same time.
We'll switch to the high health one and can start burning it.
Be prepared for us running back, getting charged in. Or getting charged. As in me. Ow. Good luck, everybody else.
All you, Slash.
That fucking weapon swing is like a gun. What is the range of that? 30 yards?
Yep. So he has an ability that's a conal ability. That's why you face them ass to ass. So they face him outside. Okay, just kite him.
It's almost dead.
Okay, is this going to be a Night Terror's pull?
America.
Everybody laughing. My brother just died.
Just kill it. 200k.
If we don't kill it, they're going to respawn both full health. We got it. 7.3.2. There we go. All right.
Clean.
Take a screenshot.
Goodbye,
Fucking
guild
clean.
funds for repairs. Jeez.
Jap, you got more than fish feast?
Yeah.
We're gonna
Anybody
need
got
it.
a Jeeves?
Yeah, we'll drop one up here.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't need your food, Father. Go ahead and save that for dungeons and other stuff.
Everybody eat your seafood. Whoever's better at raid marking than me, can you put the markers for stack points, please?
You only assist people can, so it's
Oh.
when you get.
I'll get it here in just a moment.
I gave
Copy.
assist to you before I gave him raid lead. Rise.
Yeah, I know. I was just telling him. And it's only the people that have assists can do that.
All you new age kids with your fancy little markers and everything. We had to yell at each other and swear at each other in racial slurs back in the day.
So if range starts on X when the fire pillar comes out, move to Moon, and then just AOE down the ads that spawn. The
mean-
frost traps.
Where's Moon?
Sorry, not Moon. Star.
Somebody
the
did need
other
Lucky
celestial
Charms,
thing.
did.
No, I didn't. Then like repeat. Once another the second flame pillar comes out over on Star, run over here to X.
Okay.
Did you mean Star to
Melee-
be exactly where it is?
It can be back a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Melee can go to square. Tanks will be on diamond.
So
Okay.
raid start on X.
Yep. Range will start on X, then we will move to Star. When you hear switch side, you literally just switch to the side you're not standing on. Unless you're bad, then you're gonna get hit. Okay. Let's do a ready check. This is the simplest fight in here, so. Anderson, there's a beautiful, delicious feast right here. Can you please eat it? Jap slaved for seconds over his keyboard on it.
What it cost you, Jep?
I spent 4K on the pattern. The fish feasts themselves are not cheap. Buying fish off the auction house.
I mean, it can't be that expensive.
You're supposed to say everything, but you know.
2 fathom meal,
some of
2
the
Highland
fish
goat. Oh, the lava scale catfish are a little expensive.
Yeah, some
They're
of
like
fish-
200
No
a
one-
stack.
No one is motivated to fish for those right now.
And now you're neutral with the guild.
Nope. I am
Okay.
honored.
Oh.
All right, everybody. Let's get to your positions other than melee. Once we're ready, we'll do a pull timer, and it'll be on. What did I say first, Jap?
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, paladins, you're gonna go stack with melee to make sure we have plenty of melee people in melee range, or else he will enrage in one-shot tanks. All right, cool.
So with melee with us at square, and do we move when he slams down, or we're safe in that one spot?
If he slams at you, you'll need to move over to the side. Like,
Yeah, it's a one-shot kill if you're in his slam down, essentially. So if you see steam on the ground, just run to the opposite side.
Okay.
like
Alright.
generally speaking, if you all stack up over there, you'll just kind of move as one instead of having to guess and check if it's aiming at you or at a range. Like having that kind of a V formation.
Yeah, okay. And Jap's going first?
Yep.
Big pot.
When do we want last?
When do we spike him down?
Okay.
I do have timers.
Pillar soon.
Pillar of flames, 2 seconds. Get ready to
Use-
move.
Collapse.
Oh shit.
It's on our left now.
Just move
AoE.
Parasite.
Focus. Ads. Ranged. Focus ads. You're on boss. You're doing it wrong.
all of your damage on boss
Pillar soon.
right now really doesn't matter.
There's still one in
Collapse.
range. There's parasites still up, please. You guys need to stack.
Thought we were moved over to the second stack point after the first one.
Yeah,
Well, the
nobody's
first one
moving.
wasn't on the first stack point, to be fair.
This is chaos right now. Alright, everybody get back on X.
Tank picked.
Still
Pillar
X.
soon.
Guys got picked up.
Alright, move to star. Move to star.
Jump on the head. Now.
We gotta kill these
Ads.
parasites.
Ads first, guys. Ads first.
This
Ads
thing
first.
wasn't training. Someone got
Ads
training.
first. Ads first.
Pillar soon. Head exposed.
This is a glitch that happens sometimes.
I
Focus
can't
on ads.
attack it. It's out of line of sight.
God damn it.
What's the glitch? She didn't fall towards
Can
us?
you attack the boss right
you
now?
see what's going on right now?
Can't hit it.
That's the glitch.
Just kill the parasites.
Focus on parasites, guys. If parasites are up in your damage and boss, you're doing it wrong. Alright, back on boss.
Slash this thing.
Pillar soon.
Yes, right now.
Back on star, back on star.
Collapse.
Switch.
Parasite in our group. Alright. Parasites.
Parasite.
Parasites are still up, guys.
Pillar soon.
Parasites are still up.
Tank picked.
Parasites still up. Yeah,
If anyone gets hit, then they'll spawn more. That's what happens.
Okay. Yes. Once it spikes down.
Pillar soon. Collapse.
Pillar flame, move. Pillar flame, move. Ads. 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 There's an ad in the group. Ad in the group. Focus the ad in the group. Pillar flame
Pillar
in 5.
soon.
Get ready to move. There's still a lava parasite in the group.
Does anyone have any
Collapse.
This is gonna be a wipe.
Pillar soon.
How did you figure
Collapse.
You guys gotta move quickly. There's so many people getting hit by that
Tank
pillar of
picked.
flame.
What's the like notification that it's coming up?
Pillar of flame in 5. Pillar of flame in 4. Pillar of flame
But like,
in 3.
it's where does it show that spawning at?
It's that's why we
Be where
stack.
we're stacked.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to see with everything going on, but it is like a ring of fire on the ground. But
Collapse.
it comes out really fast, so you have to move as soon as like the timer goes off.
Is it reset now?
Yes.
I'm resing.
So if a parasite hits you, it'll latch onto your body and it will start multiplying, okay? So if you bring it into the raid, once it multiplies, it'll latch onto somebody else. And then so on, and so on, and so on.
Use the Jeeves. Never mind, it's out. 25 seconds.
Okay, so range, we stack, pixel stack on X. When you hear pillars of flame, we need to move. We're going to call it out. Pillars of flame in 5. Once you see it on the ground, we're going to call out for moving. It'll look like fire and steam.
Question.
Yes.
The add-on or whatever it's called says pillars soon. Is that when we're moving?
No, that's just letting you know, because if we move too soon like we did the very first time, it's going to spawn in the middle and it's going to cut off our little path we have, and it's going to shorten the distance that we're able to kite and AoE everything.
It's even worse because you can't knock back unless you do another direction, because you'll just knock it back into a group of the other people. We also need more damage to add. There's a lot of range with almost no damage to them.
Yeah, guys, when it's a full stop on boss, kill the ads. The ads will mess up everything. It also, yeah, it'll drain the healer's mana. It's not fun.
Melee should just stay on the boss, though, right?
Yeah.
So, Hona, there is a large hitbox on this boss. If you click on it and you see the red outline, that's pretty much what you have working with you. Okay.
Father's UI is messing up when he hops on. Can we swap him out for somebody else that's in melee?
Sure, Veggie.
Hmm?
Veggie's healing.
No, I meant Cowgirl. Sorry. Let's do Leth. Leth, you jump with Taz and Ada. Okay.
Does everybody understand what to do when you're on the head?
No, I do not. I don't remember.
There is a spike. Looks like a butt plug.
You get
right there.
one
in front
option that's a hook. You click on it, and then you have the like AoE casting like transmutation circle. You click on the giant spike that's right in front of him right now, and it just throws him onto it. But everybody has to have done it.
Everybody has to do it within a certain amount of time, or else it starts over and they have to click it again. Or not.
And there's like a 7 or 8 second cooldown on it too.
As far as damage on the boss goes, when he's pinned down, we get I think it's 100% damage buff. The damage we do while he's not up is really minuscule, especially considering we're going to be lusting it when he's pinned down, when he pins down properly. If we can iron out the blood parasites, this fight is an absolute joke on normal.
On the parasites, another question. They're coming from the boss, right? They're not appearing on us. They're coming
they're coming from where we're standing. That's why we all stack up right
The
here.
lava pillar spawns them.
Okay.
So getting hit by the lava pillar is extra bad because you're knocked up in the air, and as soon as you land, they'll attack you and attach to you.
And multiply.
If you do not have raid frames up to where you can see the health bar of any like little small ads or any ads whatsoever, please pull it up because they are small. You cannot see them once they latch onto somebody's body. It's hard to tell if they have it or not. Okay, I'm on the video right now. See Pillar of Flame? You guys see it? Is it playing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see how it's spewing up? You do not want to be standing in it when it does that. All the ads start spewing out of it, okay? And you just run over to the opposite symbol. And then you turn, burn, and then go right back to the boss once they're all done. Okay? Alright. Let's ready check. See if we can go ahead and get this done. This is the easiest boss. Alright, everyone ready? On you, Jep.
4.
We have 10 seconds until Pillar of Flame. Don't move. Pillar of Flame in 3, 2, move.
We should not move that. We need to wait for it to actually spawn.
I'm going by the timer.
Let's just blast them and kite them.
I don't have a target. I need to target something
Okay.
first.
There are gotta be
One in
more.
the raid, one in the raid, one in the raid. Focus.
Are we stacking on star or on that?
Let's go back to X. Go back to X.
Pillar soon.
Pillar in 2-ish.
Polite.
Move.
Move. One in the group. One in the group.
Tank
If you are
pit.
on the boss right now when there are ads up, you're doing it wrong.
Gaps picked
Alright,
up.
Pillar
move to-
soon.
Move to X. Away from the steam.
I've lost
And-
now.
Polite.
Not yet.
Oh, it's in melee.
Somebody wasn't on their
Star.
slide. Is that
Head
right?
exposed.
Do not focus boss yet. Get these ads down. Get the ads down first. Ads down first.
They're all gone.
Where's
Yeah,
one in the
there's
group? One in the group. One in the group. Alright. Plus, good.
I need to target something first.
Pillar soon.
Pillar flame in 2 seconds. Get ready to move.
Polite.
Move.
Focus ads. Ads are down. Back on boss.
Pillar soon. Tank
Flame
pit.
pillar soon.
Flame pillar soon. Get ready. Go. Hold on. Hold on.
We don't want to be in that zone, do we?
Nope.
Might be a lava soon, so get ready to move.
Pillar soon.
Pillar soon.
Head
Oh,
exposed.
exposed head.
I need a
Talk
target.
cooldowns if you got them.
Searing totem, do your fucking job. He's right there.
I need to target something first.
Alright, stack. Stack on start.
Pillar soon.
Get ready to move.
Polite.
Move. Ads. Focus ads.
Boss is almost dead. 1 million. Alright.
Nice, Jorb. Incineratus. Incineratus? Incineratus. Dagger. Stamina, intellect, mastery, haste.
All right, everybody. Let's go get to the ads. Buff up. Please stop before we get to these ads. The ads are
highest PRZM. That's
I got 2.
Oh, there were 2 of those that dropped. Let me just roll the second one then.
Double fist up.
The second Incineratus. Mastery Haste Dagger. Inlet.
100 into a 69. That's all I'm saying.
A 100 to a nice.
The ads on the last boss right before the second pin, that was fantastically done.
Yeah. Full stop on the boss. Go to ads. Okay. I'm going to explain this fight while we're doing ads. Well,
I would suggest not, so people can watch videos. Just let's kill the ads and get there.
you raise your voice at me again, I'm going to get a hard on come. I'm just saying.
I didn't raise my voice. You haven't heard me raise my voice.
I do,
Then will you give that to Veggie?
I've never raised my voice in raid, so.
I already can.
I'll grab the left one, Slash.
Yep.
Don't stand in the giant red pillar.
No promises.
Mm-hmm.
Who dare summon me?
Pulling trash. Go ahead and focus down on the slashes. These don't enrage if you don't kill them at the same time or anything.
Lava Spine. One-handed sword. Strength stand. Crit haste.
They've got all kinds of AoE damage.
Yeah, they do.
What was that?
Beam.
I cannot understand.
Out of the stuff on the ground.
Off spectral. Off spectrals are banned.
Beam.
Main spec or DE.
We need the shards at the moment, so at least for the first few weeks, we're not doing off specs.
You can be.
Hana, if you're doing that for,
Bomb.
you don't want
Beam.
that for,
Holy.
no, for,
Molten Tantrum Boots. Plate Boots. Strength stand. Mastery dodge. Yellow cycle.
that's a, I was thinking it was, might have been a tank
Beam.
sword. But that's not good for us, Hana. You know.
Life Cycle Waste Guard. Male Waste. Stamina Intellect Spirit Crit.
Beam.
Okay, everybody, on my screen. So each golem is going to spawn one at a time. Each time we do this raid, it's going to be kind of based off of RNG. So we're looking at Toxitron. So let's go to Toxitron. Toxitron. Basically, he's going to summon ads. Toxicon channels poison bombs that fixate players. If the slime dies or reaches his target, it explodes, leaving a poison puddle on the ground. Kite the ads away from the raid and focus them down without being hit. Don't stand in the poison puddles, so don't stand in the clouds. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like here. As you can see, pulls it up. This is a full switch to the ads. Slow them down, kite them, AoE. Chemical bomb. Boss targets a random player and launch a bomb, creating a chemical cloud. The cloud increases the damage taken by anything within it by 50%. You can place the golem in the cloud and make him take increased damage. So whatever take is on this one, we're going to kite him into it, dip his toes in it, give a buff. Poison soaks shell. When Toxicon reaches 50 energy, he shields himself, inflicting damage and stacking debuff to anyone dealing damage to him. This is actually all 4 of them. So once you see a giant white circle envelop over him, stop DPSing and switch to the targets. The next one that spawns up, okay? Go back up to the top. This is for Arcanatron. Power generator. As you can see, there is a purple swirly thingy on the ground, okay? It'll increase damage dealt by 50% and restores mana to all units within 5 yards. Healers, mages, get on it. Stay in the circle and increase your damage, but make sure a boss isn't also in there, so we kite him out of there. Arcane Annihilator. Arcanatron continually casts to deal damage to a single player in a 10-man or multiple players in 25. It should interrupt the cast to reduce damage dealt on your raid. Power Conversion. When Arcanatron reaches 50 energy, he uses a shield, provide additional magic damage and cast speed. This is dispellable and stealable, so if you have an ability to do that, do it. Next time, Electron. Lightning Conductor. Electron targets a random player, dealing pulsing damage to all allies within 8 yards for 15 seconds. So if you get this, get away from everybody. Melee, just turn it off to the side, away from everyone. Everyone else stack on them behind them. Electrical Discharge. Ever so often, the boss inflicts massive damage to players within 8 yards of his target. So basically spread out to reduce this damage when we call out Electrical Discharge. Unstable Shield. When Electron reaches 50 energy, he shields himself, dealing damage to any with 6 yards. Have a tank spread the golem out while your raid focuses the new one. So it's the same thing. Once they get to about 50%...
50 energy, yes.
50 energy. Basically, you do a full stop and switch to your next target. And then Magmatron. He does raid-wide damage and casts a full frontal on a random target. So he'll deal damage every seconds for 4 seconds on the entire raid. Combined with Electron's AoE damage, it will require a lot of healing. I'm sorry. Let me do this one first. So the room is going to fill with fire. Okay, but this is fine. This is fine. Next up, acquiring target. Magmatron targets a random player and channels a frontal cone, dealing damage amounts damage to all players in front of the boss. So as you can see, does a full frontal cone when we say get out of the front of the boss. Get out of the front of the boss, but really a tank should be basically facing him away.
On that ability, whoever
it's
gets
random.
focused cannot get out of that. If you start running to the side, the frontal cone will continue to follow you to that side. Just run as much as you can towards a wall.
Take a jab.
Yeah.
And then a barrier comes up. Same thing. But once the final one is up, that's basically we DPS kill them. They all have a shared health pool. And is there anything I'm missing? That's it. Any questions?
The next golem will spawn at 50 energy as well, so when a new golem pops up, just swap to it.
And what is the one that you can stand in? Is that the Electron one?
Arcanotron. It's going to be a purpley pink one.
Purple
like
circle.
Runes.
Looks like the
Wink,
warlock
wink for
crap that's always been.
DPS people. Wink.
Power generator.
The buff that goes on the ground in Grim Patrol Slash, that's very similar to what it looks like.
Let me turn my mic down a little bit. I think I got a full fucking blast. You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Slash, do you want the first or second golem?
Why the fuck are you ignoring me, Jap?
He just asked you a question.
I sent him a fucking question.
Oh. That's a great question. I might have
Because
accidentally
he's paying
blacklisted
attention
you.
to Discord and not on Whisper.
Okay. So, yeah. So once again, pay attention to the call-outs. Do the best we can. Just don't stand in stuff unless it's called for. The purple circle for any healers and casters. Focus ads before anything. Don't stand in green. If you get the
Healers
Inferno,
don't care about purple circle. It's only damage that it buffs.
I thought it says it improves mana for anybody in it. So, okay, don't listen to me then. Alrighty, Slash or Jap, who do you want to pick up first? Jap it is.
Jap, did you get a flask?
No, I just used a regular one. I just used another one. It's okay.
Everyone else is at 56 minutes, so you'll be able to pick one up next cauldron.
Yep. I'll figure that out later. Ready whenever.
Beck, are you ready? Because you already cast Stretch. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, if you don't cast it, it's immediate like cooldown.
We bring.
Yeah.
Slash. I would cancel
Five,
that. I would cancel
four,
that.
three, two,
Not pulling on this.
1.
I don't remember how to cancel.
Hold 0.
Ah.
I have a macro set up, so I cancel it. Why did we have to cancel that one? Just curious.
Slash isn't here.
Slash wasn't here.
Oh.
He's not moving. He's by the portal. And he also was not ready for the ready check, so. Slash you here.
No.
There we go.
We got a Y in chat. But nothing from Discord.
Yes, that's already.
I still here.
Yes.
Raz.
That was just everyone being quiet on Discord.
What's up? Oh, sorry, I was doing an exchange. Somebody, I didn't realize you guys did another exchange.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Clouds and clouds. Okay, boss, good job. Turn it foot a little bit. Back them up like a U-Haul truck, that'd be pretty nice too. Alright, ads, focus ads.
Shield soon.
Focus ads.
I need to target something first.
Good job, back on boss. Chemical bomb on the switch boss. Wait, hold on. Stay back on the original boss till a shield pops up.
Shield.
Stop attacking.
Their shield.
Stop
Okay,
attack.
shield's up. Move. Okay, on the new boss. Get him in the poison cloud, please. You can. Okay. Dark circles. So
Special
make it
coming.
Stack in.
Ads.
Ads first, and then once the ads are down, we can go ahead and list.
That's still recharging.
Run out.
And
Back on.
still on Toxitron. You just well pull those out.
Arcanotron.
If you are a caster, please get in the purple circles. Get a
Stop
demo.
attacking.
Not in the
Stop
clouds.
attack.
Where'd they go?
Can't cast that yet.
Oh, I got those confused. All right,
Generator.
rip.
There it is.
It's on me, guys. Sorry.
I can't interrupt everyone
Shield soon.
even with Ellie.
Okay, thank you.
If you are still attacking the poison, please stop.
Magmatron.
They're poisoning it up.
Generator.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Shield.
Stop attacking.
Everybody on
Incineration.
Magmatron, please.
He's in the thing.
Move him out of that whenever he is done casting, please. Good job.
Targeting.
Arcanotron needs to be spell stolen.
Zemlia, please go. There you go. Thank you. See everybody how Zem just went straight to the wall.
Generator.
Damage pool.
Incineration.
Move Archon, please.
Toxitron.
Alright, next guy up.
Shield.
Stop attacking.
Everybody on Skull. On Skull. You're damaging yourself if you are not attacking Skull. Move him out of the cloud.
Targeting.
Flamethrower on me.
I can't cast that yet.
Poison mad.
Incineration.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Focus
Run.
ads.
Shield soon.
Good job on ads.
I don't have any like mana hymns removal.
I can him for you.
Electron.
I guess throw instead anyway.
Shield.
Stop attacking.
Stop attack.
Switch to Skull. Good job, everybody.
That malfunctioning piece of junk was murder on the repair bills.
Lightning Conductor Band. We've got 2 of these. Agility Stam, hit crit ring.
You do realize there's loot on another body over there.
Yeah, I listed all 5.
Okay. I was wrong.
You do realize I listed all 5.
I'm blind.
There he is with that attitude.
You do realize I'm blind.
Bay, which direction do you want to go?
Let's do. I think the
dirty. Congrats.
Let's do. I think Chimeron might be the easiest. Also, everyone, the most deadly boss in this entire instance is this elevator, so watch out.
Dirty, I gave both to you. Will you give one to Leth?
No, there's another one over here. Look.
Did I not?
No, we got the one.
Chimeron to the left or right? I can't
Well, if
remember.
they're on different bosses, you can take the loot off when you have it looted.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright.
Yeah, Chimeron's left. Right is
The other lightning conductor then. That's actually convenient then.
Dude, my pet's all the way at the top of the elevator. I'm all down here. They'll despawn
Leth,
eventually.
you're now the only person doing main spec for it. You can do side grade. You know, Dirty, if you had both put side grade, you both would have gotten it for side grade.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Do you know the game where there's 2 people in 2 different rooms and they have a green and a red flag? If both of them do a green flag, they both get 3 points.
Okay.
If they both do a red flag, they both lose points. But if one person does red and one person does green, the red gets everything.
All right,
and the
Jap,
green
on
gets
you.
nothing.
Whenever you're ready.
Security measure alpha, ring, stamina, intellect, spirit, crit.
I can't cast that yet.
I don't know why it's not counting my rolls. Distribution.
Oh yeah, completely yellow Wesson. That's great.
Uh,
Oh, wait, he's doing.
flying
Yeah,
on his
my
own.
bad. My bad. My bad.
You're good.
For a major upgrade, highest PR round. That's right. Circuit design breastplate, male chest, stamina, intellect, spirit, and mastery.
I don't have a
Finally, electron inductive oils. Plate wrist, strength stand, hit haste.
Okay. Loot all done?
Almost.
Oh, sorry.
Do we get a Warlock Portal TV box thing?
Both major upgrades, highest PR added. That's added.
Congrats, Zach.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we ready? For me to do my thing?
Do your thing.
All right, everybody, on my screen. So, phase 1. We're going to activate, which will activate the boss. There will be an active timer. We can pull whenever we want to, so we can go by our own timer if we want to do it pre-pot.
Your screen's not showing anything.
It's not showing anything.
Oh, for me, it's just blacked out. I don't know if anybody else can see anything.
Yeah, I was blacked out.
There you go.
Oh, there. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. All right, Finkel's Mixture. Basically, once the little gnome, I hate helping a gnome, but we got to help a gnome. It will be basically giving everybody a buff. This buff will prevent anybody from dying from his massacre ability as long as they are above 10,000 health. Okay. It will drop everybody down to 1 health. Healers do not heal anything past 10,000. You can do 10,001, 10,002. That's fine. Anything over that, it's basically a waste of your mana. Now, if you're under the 10,000 threshold, other than tanks, we keep healing them no matter what. Then you will die to the next massacre. So as you can see, if you see this guy going around, don't worry about him. He is not a debuff or damage. Massacre, it's a one-shot mechanic. If you are under the 10,000 health, basically you're donezo. So if you need to, pop a healthstone, but 10,000 health is what we're gonna do. After he casts Massacre 3 times, it will deactivate Balatron, but the boss will not cast it again until the robot is back online. Basically, we have to get everybody back up in health, not full health, but as close to it as possible during this whole phase. As you can see, I'll start doing this whole little blast around. That's the Massacre. Caustic Slime. That's heroic. Was it? Okay.
That's normal.
Okay. Caustic Slime. Throughout the first phase, the boss repeatedly casts this ability, dealing massive damage, if not soaked, which also inflicts 75 reduced hit and chance to debuff. Basically, one always confuses me. Basically, it's AoE damage. Feud. After 3 massacres, Biotron deactivates, causing Chimera's heads to start fighting each other. The boss will stop melee attacks during this, preventing any damage on the tanks. Basically, we have to heal through the Caustic Slime AoE. So, start pumping on heals. This is while we're waiting for the robot's reactivation. This will last about 30 seconds.
We stack up for that.
Yeah. Stack up for this, and then we'll have 3 class of Caustic Slime, and then we have another ability called Break. Applies a tank debuff, which decreases damage taken by 25%, reduces self-healing by 15% for 1 minute. This will stack up to 4 times, but it doesn't matter while the tanks are under the protection of Biotron. Watch out for the incoming double attacks. So this is the tank swap that the tanks will be looking out for. Double attack. Chimerian strikes twice on his next attack. Ensure to taunt, take aggro from the debuff tank. So if you have the debuff, you need a taunt before double attack. Phase 2, Mortality. Chimerian goes into a rage, rendering him immune to taunt effects. And he reduces healing effects to players by 99%. And that's when we have the double attack. So, yeah, this is basically what we're going to go into the burn phase. This is where we're going to lust, burn them down. All good. Any questions?
And in that phase, if you take your health stone, does that drop it to like 1% as well, or is that still okay?
It'll be all healing is 1%.
Like health pots too?
Yes, all healing.
Oh, brutal.
The only exception would be Spirit Link. That would be probably the only way to heal people.
Okay. And that's only assuming there's other people that have health to give.
Right.
Oh, shit.
So we're gonna spread first. We're gonna spread out best we can. Half moon across the board.
Odd numbers left, even numbers right. Group 1 and 3 left, 2 and 4 right.
Thanks, Raj, for saving me a headache.
You're welcome.
When we're about he transfers at 20%, right? Phases.
Phase 2 is at 21% HP, which is really weird number, but 21% it is.
Bet, can I explain Caustic Slime real quick?
Absolutely, buddy.
Will you scroll up to it? So Caustic, a little lower. Yeah, it's right there. So Caustic Slime, it does a whole bunch of damage that's shared between everyone it hits within 6 yards. The effect we're getting from Biotron makes us invulnerable if you're over 10,000 health. However, after 3 phases of getting hit by Massacre, Biotron goes down and we no longer have it. But he's still going to cast Caustic Slime. To survive, we then have everyone stack up while Biotron is down. Caustic Slime will then be shared by everyone there. Tuka, that's when you do a Spirit Link. Spirit Link, Healing Rain. Yeah, and everyone stacks. There's no cleave or anything. There's just one big AoE thing that we want to share the damage, and while we're not invulnerable.
I have marked Hona with square. He will be our stacking point. Does everybody understand that? And then you go back to where you are now.
That's when Biotron is not active.
I was just saying, in general.
Yep.
When we're about, 25, 26%, we want to cut back on DPS a bit so the healers can full heal the raid and then push into the we can't be healed anymore phase. I have yet to see a run that both tanks don't die during the second phase. There's a lot of kiting. This will be a Night Terror's kill, most likely.
Okay, ready check, I guess. Let's see if everybody's here.
Yeah, Hoda. When we're that low on the boss's HP, it doesn't matter if you as a healer, unless you can help DPS somehow. Then feel free to DPS your heart out.
Okay, Slash, you're activating. So, Jeff, that means you're picking up first.
No, Slash is going to be the break tank, so he's picking up first. He'll be able to just taunt it and walk it around, though.
Okay, Massacre is coming up in 20 seconds. Okay, once they're above 10k health, you can stop.
ALE incoming.
Other than the tanks, proceed to keep healing them. Okay, that's Massacre. Caustic Slime incoming.
Go ahead and taunt it, Slash.
ALE incoming.
Massacre incoming.
Danger, danger.
Stack.
Stack up. Everybody stack on square. Stack on square. Pixel stack, please.
Are we trying to top back off here?
No, not
Yes.
yet.
Not fully top off, but enough for people to survive caustic back.
ALE incoming.
System failure ending. Yep, spread back to your original positions.
Alright, I think they can...
ALE incoming.
Okay. So, if once they're above 10k health, you can stop healing them. You have to remember that, or else you're going to burn through your mana really quickly. Only person you should be heavily focusing on right now as a healer is tanks.
ALE incoming. Danger, danger.
Systems failure, stack. Caustic Slime in 6. 3, 2, 1.
I am as well, but I'll hear.
Massacre in 1.
ALE incoming.
Systems failure ending. Spread back out.
We're at 28%.
Caustic Slime in 8. Massacre in
23.
7.
Cut damage.
Phase 2.
And
Shade.
Lust. Good job.
I've got B-res in like 10.
Save it for a tank just in case. For kite.
Yeah.
Ideally, we wanted to fully heal before this phase. You can't be taunted if you can't heal right now.
Don't have a bandage.
Nope.
Nope, nothing. Not even a thoughts and prayers. 3%.
Should we just be DPS?
Yes.
Yeah.
GG, guys.
Nice.
Great job, guys. He should be in his gut
Yeah, what
somewhere. Just
Quickbit said.
fish around in there until you find him.
Who the fuck is that?
Impressive.
He gave us the invulnerability bot. He's a good friend.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks.
Chimeran arm guards. Male wrist, agility stand, hit crit.
Okay. This is the ads out here. We gotta separate the dogs from the big guy.
Side grade for me, Anderson.
Now let's rebuff once we come back out.
Chaos Beast bracers. Male wrist, Stamina, intellect, spirit, and mastery. Oh, now it shows my response.
Every once in a while, I'm seeing like a, I don't know, DK's bloodworm or something just floating up in the air.
Two major upgrades, highest PR, me. Yoink.
Congrats, me.
Me. Pip Solution Agitator. Wand. Stamina, intellect, spirit, mastery.
Oh, that's a phoenix hatchling. That's not the bloodworm.
I literally have the wrist that has spirit and haste, and I reforged to mastery. These have spirit and mastery. It's great.
Fun little fact: Pip used to be named Finkel Einhorn, but they changed it.
What was his name before?
Finkel Einhorn.
We
It was
can
an
do this
Eastern
trash,
Tier
can't we?
reference.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
why
can go
would they
ahead.
change that? That's hilarious.
Jap, you get the Dracanoid. Jap, you get the 2 side ads, please.
Okay.
We're going to kill these little.
Both major upgrades. Highest PR to Canis. That's to Canis.
Kite them away from each other, please. Or pull them away. Thank you.
Plated Fists of Provocation. Plate Gloves. Strength Stamina. Crit Haste. Side grade. And lastly, Massacre Treads. Plate Boots, Stand, Mastery, Expertise. Side grade for Taz, minor for Father. That's Father.
Pulling dragon back.
I was getting a little antsy. He was doing a full one.
All my star surge. Proc was about to go away.
All about that horse life, buddy.
I mean, if you got a free instant, might as well.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, Jap was trying to pull it back.
Yeah.
A lot of people bumped into this guy.
Raj, I don't know how you heal and raid bleed at the same time.
Bro. It's, I am so relaxed right now.
I know.
And
dude,
dude.
I have recharged my vape I don't know how many times this entire raid.
This, oh my god, this is what other people are doing? Oh, this is relaxing.
Okay, same thing with these ads.
Fun.
What's the turn priority?
So, I think the
dogs first.
Yeah, dogs first. They enrage if
I don't think it mattered because we killed them like staggered out at the same time last pull, and it didn't matter.
Well, Hide is the boss. Let's see what Hide says. Hide is spoken.
You sounded like Aku.
What?
I threw him into the portal, where my rule is law.
Oh, I think I know this. I think I know what you're saying.
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack.
Oh my god, that's way back in the day. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a throwback.
It's not that long ago. They They finally made a new season.
What? There's a new season of Samurai Jack? When?
They did.
Like
yeah.
last year?
No, it was 6 years ago, my guy.
Was it really that long
Oh,
away?
6
Yeah,
fucking
it was
years
in
ago.
2018.
Was it?
That was the before time.
You're right. It wasn't last year. It was sometime
It
very
was
ago.
pretty classic. Jap's life has gone really fast in the last 5 years.
That was
Okay.
pre-COVID. We all lost sense of time.
This ad set is harder than the boss. Okay, guys. So once we kill one of these guys on the right or left,
No,
we're
they're
gonna
not. We did with the 10-man group. I'm kidding.
So once we kill one, the other 3 get their powers. Okay. So which one is the one that heals? I always forget.
You can look at them right now. They have their abilities listed.
Okay, so we want to kill the guy that says execution sentence last. Basically, he picks a target, and we have to DPS him down, or else the person will be then one shot. So we're gonna hold off on him last. Whoever marked those, I love you so much.
It's the boss from Pinnacle.
Yeah, no problem.
So we're gonna go Skull, X, Moon, and Diamond. Okay, so once one dies, the rest heal up. So do not cleave, just focus and burn. Okay, everybody.
Melee, beware a whirlwind.
Yeah, beware a whirlwind. So we can stack them up if we want to.
I'll go ahead and just pull the whirlwind away. Slash, you can tank the other 3.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
It should be Moon.
Yeah, it is.
All right then. Well, let's go ahead and pull.
How do you Slash?
Yeah, Raj, I'm sitting here and I'm like missing like my rotation like crazy, trying to do call outs and everything. I just don't know how you do it, man.
Interrupt.
Well, he's not anymore.
To be
I know.
fair, the healer is very, like, has to be really aware of effects. The DPS kind of just wants to pump.
Well, and to be fair, Shaman too, there's not a lot of instants, so he gets cast time to watch stuff. But
You haven't played a melee if you think that
Okay,
DPS
Moon
don't have
now,
to focus on
everybody. Once
mechanics.
this guy's dead, Moon. Focus Moon. I mean, I gotta focus on getting better than Hyde. That's my #1 thing. Well, really Zem now, because Jesus, look at those numbers. It's like...
Triangle is doing execution sentence.
Damage it and interrupt when you can.
Interrupt. Once we damage him, focus.
Interrupt.
There we go. And focus down. So when you see that execution sentence, guys, we just do a full stop on him. If we don't want to kill him, we just want to break the shield and then, like Gab said, just knock him. Upside the head or something. Did he kill Dirty?
Yeah, he did.
Dirty, I'm sorry.
What did he kill them with? Because he was damaging like 3 or 4.
Execution sentence most likely.
Whirlwind killed Dirty.
Oh, okay.
Which, when we killed the guy that whirlwinds, he then gave Whirlwind to the last guy. So, melee beware that the 3rd and 4th enemies will have Whirlwind.
Leth really wanted me to make sure that he knew that he died of Whirlwind. Alright, man up.
Hey, this is the beginning of expansion. If you die to cleave, don't you have to uwu?
Uh-huh. We might not be the best raiders, but we're the funniest.
I'm going to pull Moon away.
Moon, go staff on Moon. Just kidding. Okay, let's get some aggro. Damn, I just killing him with extreme prejudice. He didn't like that I was pumping up Zen. He took offense to it. Okay, we got a challenge. Okay, focus on Moon, but be ready to switch over to Triangle. Can't remember shapes and colors. I should have paid attention in kindergarten.
This one doesn't have the Day of Execution. Triangle is a stun. Moon is just an AoE. Where? Nope, it's just the two.
Alright, and right.
This is technically not the easiest order, but it reduces AoE the most.
Well, I like it. Okay, while we eat and rebuff, there is an RP event.
How gracious of you to finally appear from that quarantine you call a laboratory.
Why did they put so much time into this RP event?
No idea.
I think we're supposed to feel bad for the dragon a little bit.
And show us every time we do a boss fight.
Okay.
At least it doesn't replay if we wipe.
This is the type of thing that should be in a quest that you can do solo to learn
the lore and then
before
done.
the raid.
Yeah.
This is what Destiny does, dude.
This is kind of what they do going forward with the expansion. In Pandaria, it's full of this.
I'm not sure if I'm about that.
Okay, Archimedes, while everybody's buffing and getting mana, we're gonna bring him to the middle of the room. Okay.
Food buff's only got 3 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't
we can
want
go ahead.
Soothsayer's runes.
So we're gonna have to deal with sonar pulses. We're gonna have everybody stack on one side of the boss because he is dragon. He cleaves and he tail whips. So we're gonna this way we can know exactly where the pulses are gonna go. Okay, we can do ranged on one side, melee on the other if we'd like. It's just we need to. This is how we can control it. As you can see, the little golden discs. If you get hit by that, you basically get a counter. It's kind of like Yogg Saron. If you hit full on it, you don't get mind controlled, but he knows where you're at because he's blind and he goes by sonar, and he'll turn around and basically kill you.
Yeah, Beck, you're not streaming right now.
I'm not?
No.
Man.
I get hit by this same thing where like I change windows and it doesn't transfer over.
Doesn't
How about
change
that?
with you. There you go.
Okay, so sonar pulse. As you can see, these golden little diskies, do not get hit by them. You're going to have a meter on your screen. It's going to show up as a circle that gets filled up with a golden tint. If you fill up, he basically one-shots you. This is what we have to deal with the entire raid. Avoid these. We stack up. As you can see in this, we can do it in groups of 2. We can do ranged on one side, melee on the other. This way we can control where they spawn and where they go. Okay? Sonic Breath. He will target a random player and track him with a fire breath. Basically, anyone hit by the breath takes damage, and their sound will increase by 30, okay, out of 100. So it is imperative if you get it to make sure you're not facing the raid. You run away from the raid, everybody runs away from that person. If you're stacked, have the targeted player run in the opposite direction of the raid. So, this is where the stacking thing comes in. We're going to run either to the right or left. Say right. And basically move out of the raid. Searing Flames, he'll channel for 6 seconds, dealing damage and applying stacking debuff that increases fire damage taken by 50%. This will also affect every player's sound by 10 per second while creating flame patches on the ground. We want to use the gongs. If you look to the left and right on your screens, the gongs on the walls, if you see that they're clickable, we have a limited amount to use. We will then have someone click on it, and this will eliminate all stacks. So if we have somebody with a super high stack, we can be able to click on it and get rid of it. This number will decrease with heroic, but we're in normal. Modulation deals damage to all players, increasing their sound by 7. This can't be avoided. Resonating crash. Using a gong resets everyone's sound to 0 and stuns the boss. He will also take 50% increased damage. So we can abuse this if we want to, and we want to burn through it. Devastation. Attributes will kill any players who reach 100 sound. Please do not hit 100 sound. If you're about to, just take it upon yourself. Go ahead and go click it. This is normal mode. We don't really have to worry about the management of it, but be kind and let us know so we could be able to plan ahead. After 80s or seconds or after 80s. Okay, that's weird. 80 seconds?
80's nuts.
Oh, got him! After searing flames, the boss flies into the air and begins phase 2. We want to spread to avoid getting hit by sonar bomb.
I think that's
Sonar
80%
bomb.
is what that was supposed to be.
Oh, well, this looks like it was made by people in Asia, so maybe. Spread your avoid to get hit. Avoid getting hit by sonar bomb. Be ready to use a gong when the fire breath starts damaging the target player. So this is roaring flame breath. He's going to randomly pick somebody, and wherever that person runs, they're basically going to leave a trail of fire. That person's going to kite it away from the raid, along the wall, and then if it starts to get close to you, it will reach you at one point or another, even if you use rocket boots. So once you feel like it's about to hit you, go ahead and hit a gong.
Someone else should hit a gong, because whoever hits the gong, it chases them next.
Oh, okay, good to know.
That's why I'm 10 men when I got flames 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Every time.
Okay, then we'll have a designated gonger. Sonar bomb. Boss launches a bomb towards a random player. Upon impact, it deals damage and increases the sound of the player's hit by 30. Shortly after, a fireball is launched at the location of the bomb, dealing damage to the entire raid if a player is hit. So, if you see this on the ground, move. See the little circles when they pop up? If you see those, that's just an indication you need to move and get out of there. And that's it. That's all we have to worry about. When he's up in the air, ranged, you're allowed to DPS. Melee, sorry, sucks to suck, but you got to deal with it.
Melee should be the ones actually hitting the gongs to kite, since they're not doing anything else.
Sounds good.
Range can DPS.
Taz, I trust you as well as the other people, but I
We need
trust
a
you
few
the most.
melee to do them, to alternate, but yeah.
Okay.
Guess
Let me get a...
rocket
Let
boots,
me finish my sentence there, Hyde. I might have said an order, but okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're just excited. It's fine. You want to pump. Let's do Taz. If you have it, let's do
Father, you've done this once, right?
Father, you've done it, so yeah, then Father, and then we'll do... Sorry, I'm just trying to remember who was all melee since everybody switched up their specs.
Dirty or Ada can do it after that.
Yeah, we'll just do Dirty and then Ada. Okay, good call. As you can see, the boss is there. Do we have a fish feast down? I think I missed it.
Can we put a couple rate markers down where we want the stacking points on either side of the boss?
Yeah. So let's do one side of the hammer on the ground, basically. You guys don't know me about hammer.
This boss has a gigantic hitbox. It's much larger than Hellions.
Yeah. It sucks to be a hunter in this fight. So, can we drop one right here?
I would say a little further. Well,
If we're pulling him straight towards the door, this will be
Yeah.
perfect. And he's going to be facing the door. And then one right over by you, Rios.
Can we get house stones?
Ooh, Beck, there's a raid leader version of this same spreadsheet that you're using.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll get it. I'm going to be spending all day tomorrow getting ready for the next go around of this. I haven't had a chance because of work.
Just use this same website,
Mhm.
but it has a presentation mode. You provide everyone a link, and then it's like a slideshow that you hit the next step, next step, next step, next step.
I'm going to be quoting the episode of South Park where the dude's doing a slideshow. Do you see? Do you see? Okay, so we're going to have another marker right here on me. I would like the tanks to go right here.
This is a one tank fight, and I don't see where you're at.
Okay, you see the hunter
At the
jumping around
door.
like a freaking idiot?
Okay.
There we go. Tanks on there. So let's do melee on blue, ranged on red. That sound good? Okay, everybody, remember if you see the golden discs, get out of them. Once the discs go in whatever direction they go, please converge back onto onto your mark, please.
There's some big log in this.
Always.
Okay.
Yeah, like free that automatically auto log this every time.
Okay, slash. Let's do a ready check. Make sure everybody's buffed up, ready to go. I see 10 minutes on Flask right now.
Bay, I know that you covered this, but when it's in the air for the sonic bombs and it drops the rings on you, you don't get sound when it drops. You have to move out of the rings to avoid getting sound, and it's not slow. So, like, if you see rings on you, move. Don't worry about your current cast or anything. Just get out of the ring.
Yeah. Thank you, Jap. Okay, let's do ready check, and then we'll get a poll going.
I'm checking my other internet thing because my game's lagging real bad.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a sip of beer.
Just a sip.
Oh, that's warm.
Yeah, gross.
Okay, this seems a little better right now.
Well, I mean, if it's like a Guinness or something, I'll drink it warm. I prefer them warm. But this is a Coors Banquet, which is not ideal.
American Fitzwater?
No.
Yeah. My brother and I say the same quote. American beer is like fucking in a canoe. It's like having sex in a canoe because it's fucking close to water. Veggie, you good?
Yeah.
I don't mind the banquet, but usually go for Stella.
Yeah, my youngest brother.
Are we ready for full
drinks
timer?
this. We good, Veggie?
He said yes.
Oh, okay. Do another ready check just in case somebody decided to go take a piss or something.
We have heals over at range, right? Because I'm over on melee and I can't reach.
Melee, let's go ahead and have all the pallies over with melee. Does that work out? And maybe Rios or somebody with AoE
4
heals.
heals on this side.
Philosopher's
right
over
now,
here.
And then 2 over there. We're fine.
Okay.
There's an even split based on damage type.
Okay.
No, Veggie Sailor.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's ready. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm healing with my vampiric embrace.
Okay. Cool. Everybody misdirect whatever to slash.
5, 4, 3,
Hold off on DPS
2,
until he's in
1.
range. Or he's got AoE set up. Okay? Perfect. That is perfect.
Watch your step.
Okay. Watch the rings. Move to the left or right of them. Once they are passed, move back. Does everybody see the little
Breath.
circle on their screen? Should be above like they're casting. Okay, he is breathing. Everybody move away.
Watch your
Good
step.
job. Back to your spots. Rings are out. Move left or right out of them.
Flame soon.
Good job. Back to your spots. Searing flame in 4.
Watch your step.
Flame.
AoE incoming. Watch your step.
Sonic breath in 5. Alright, move for discs. Move, move, move.
Breath.
Move it. Keep moving.
Watch your step.
Alright, back to your spots.
We need to ring.
Okay, let's go ahead and have somebody ring.
Ring the bell. Or gong.
There we go.
Flame
Increase
soon.
damage. Pump, pump, pump.
Can we get intercept?
Watch your step.
Watch for rings. Watch for rings. He is going up in the air. Everybody spread. Okay, if you have the beam on you, run. If you have the beam on you, run. Okay, watch for the circles. Alright, let's get the first person to ring the gong. Somebody ring the gong.
I did.
Great job.
Someone ring a second one. It's on me. Someone's gonna have to ring this one.
Father, ring it. Father, that's you. Watch for the rings, watch for the rings, watch for fire.
Ground face.
Coming down. Once the fires dissipate, get back to your spot. We will do it on our next gong.
Watch your
Take
step.
Extra damage.
The gong is only a few seconds. I don't know if we want to like hit a couple just because we can, just to channel the damage taken by.
Picanus, run. Everybody else, get out of the breath. Get back on
Watch your
spot.
step.
Once he is free. Watch for rings. Move.
Let me know when you want to gong.
Go ahead and gong. It's a
Watch
couple
your
people
step.
high right now. Okay, ring. Oh, there we go. Good lust.
AOE incoming.
Actually, now is when we should gong because we need to interrupt this.
Watch your step.
Gong. We have 2 gongs left. We need to save those if we hit another
Breath.
phase.
Sonic
Use that
breath.
menu
Move
already?
out. Don't kite too far. Don't kite too far. Everybody on
Watch
X,
your
we're gonna stack
step.
a little bit to the left because there's fire right on it. All right, move out. Move out. Don't get hit. Good job. All right, back on your beam.
I haven't. I have rocket boots.
Hold off
Let it
on
stay
it,
on
hold
me
off
for a
on it.
long time.
Okay, hold off. Hold off.
Call for it, Raj.
I have rocket fuel leak. Now.
Can I hit it
Nicely done.
now?
Thank you
Good
for the
job.
grip.
I have rocket boots as well.
Okay, we're gonna hold this one off.
Ground face.
Okay, this might be a little bad.
I'm standing at the last one right now.
Okay, we're gonna hold off for the very last second to use that one.
Watch your
Everybody
step.
pump. Sonic breath. Okay, watch for rings. Watch for rings. Get close to your stack points.
Watch your step.
Watch for rings. Rings
Breath.
incoming.
Flame soon.
Nope, that's
Watch
fine.
your step.
Back your stack points. Watch for rings.
I can't do that
AOE
Flame.
incoming.
That's 100% you want me to do it.
Yep, go ahead. Pump, pump, pump. Proud of you guys. Look at that. Congratulations, Father. And we got some pretty fat. Ooh, look at that bow. Anderson's +1. I'd like to add that.
Gloves of Cacophony. Male gloves. Stamina, intellect, spirit, and crit. +1 only matters outside the guild.
Thanks, Vigi.
Oh wait, I was supposed to main spec on that. I'm sorry. I main spec on that goop.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and Get close to the last trash pack. Rebuff.
Why didn't it count my response? I'm 1.19.
So in a few weeks when we're doing this on heroic, we will have those halved, I believe, all those gongs. So we have to keep that in mind that we really have to pay attention to our sound levels.
On normal, you have 10 shields. I think on heroic you have 6.
There
Oh,
we go.
we were spamming it because we had lust, just for the damage bonus.
7? Okay.
I also clicked them to interrupt the searing flames there.
Okay, flasks are almost out. So remember reflask.
Now let's get this track back down.
Both major upgrades, highest PR. Sorry, Gip, I forgot to. I did check that.
Hunters, be ready to trank shot the enrage. You know,
Man.
like everybody else can too, but.
Man, you really know a lot about this class. Do you play a hunter?
No, not at all.
Battle plate of ancient kings, plate chest, strength stam, haste, expertise.
Man, I'd love to roll aspect, but
Dudes, trank.
how many gems do we need, or shards do we need?
Enough for everybody's enchants.
I bought the guild 12 yesterday.
Yeah, I saw
We
that.
need a
It looked like the
minimum
prices
of-
going down.
We need a minimum of 15 to even get the recipes in the first place.
I have all the recipes thanks for Ben. So
Okay,
I have
so
them
we have
all
that.
now,
But
we just need them for people's enchants. To give people enchants for supply.
the ideal ones.
Yeah.
Femios the Darkbringer, bow, agility stam, mastery crit.
That
You
fat
know
bit.
priests use bows now, bro?
You do?
Yeah, they put a spell in between the shaft and the drawstring, and
Yeah,
And
shoot
shoot
the
light
middle-
arrows.
shoot the
yeah.
middle finger right at
arrows of
back.
light, Zelda style, arrow of light bow.
They lit up a heal and shoot you in the head with it.
Head wound. I'll give you a head wound.
Okay, I can hit side grade, right? I'm not about to be griefed beyond belief.
You and Beck rolled main spec.
Me and Beck? Me?
You and Jap rolled main spec.
Okay.
Did you guys see the EPGP? It might be bugging out.
No, I didn't.
How about
I
now?
did, yeah.
Oh, he's grieving. Oh, okay. Yes, he's head grade.
All right.
That boy is too cheap.
Bell of Enraging Resonance. Trinket. Crit. Harmful spells have a chance to grant spell power.
Shouldn't everybody be rolling on that bastard?
Crit is my lowest valuable stat, though.
Not as healers.
I mean, I'm DPSing right now, but
That's my lowest trinket too.
Oh,
I
okay,
honestly,
pull this guy up.
I have one more day of dailies for the Tolbera trinket, and I'm just gonna keep that.
Okay. I was not ready. I was fearing explaining this fight today.
Yeah, but there's pictures now.
I know.
Major upgrade for GD, congrats.
All right, everybody, please focus on my screen. This is
I
probably
have
the
one
most.
more piece of loot.
Oh, sorry.
Just
Braces
remember,
of the Burning
green was
Eye,
good.
Cloth Wrist, Stamina, Intellect, Spirit, and Haste.
Green is our friend.
I meant to click on that, but I missed it.
Main spec?
Yeah.
Okay, then it goes to EPGP.
Veggie, those are really cool looking shoulders.
Yeah.
Both for a major upgrade, highest PR, Tacanis, congrats Tacanis.
That's the druid tier.
That's the flying.
No, it's
Is
a BOE.
Well, it's also the druid tier.
Is it?
Oh, the druid tier looks the same?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's explain the fight.
Okay, so this is probably the most confusing of the mechanics for some people. This is one that I was not really looking forward to. So we have to control aberrations. They're basically the experiments that you see on the wall, the big giant things that look like from Ghostbusters 2, for those of you who are older like me. So these ads must be picked up by an off tank and moved away from the boss. They stack increased damage and reduce damage taken to the boss if they are on the boss. So we have to make sure that Slash is picking up and moving them out of the way. They cannot be killed unless they are in the green smoke puddles. Okay, just remember that. The boss is going to cast an ability that we can either interrupt or let cast. If we let him cast it, he's going to release these aberrations. We want at least 3 casts every cycle. And by cycle, I mean his little phases he does. But we'll get to that. So it's up to us to have a kick rotation to decide, are we going to kick this time or are we going to let him go? Next up, Scorching Blast. The cast is only used when the boss is under the red vial. So there's going to be a red phase, a green phase, and is it a blue phase? Yeah, blue phase. So this is his red phase. Maloriak deals damage, large amounts of damage split between the players in front of the boss. Stack up to soak and reduce the damage on the raid. So we're going to have a red stack point in the very center down by the stairs. This is basically we all stack up, split the damage, help our healers out. Everybody watching? I'm hearing people logging in. Okay.
Yeah, we can see it.
That's it.
All right, Biting Chill, blue phase. This cast is only used when the boss is under the blue vial. Blorak applies a debuff to a player, dealing AoE damage to any player close to them. You're going to spread out. You're going to go fuck off somewhere to make sure that the AoE damage is going on. Everybody see the little video?
So
Making sure I'm
on
showing.
when he's blue, do you want everybody to spread or just the person get out?
Just the person.
the
So
one.
we're going to have another marker to the left of the little flame gates that he's standing over. You see the little, it looks like a horseshoe. We're gonna have a blue marker to the left. If you could do, if somebody could, there you go. We're all gonna stack there, and if you get that debuff, you're gonna run out. You're just gonna run somewhere, just fuck right off. Okay, sound good? Next up, debilitating slime. We're gonna have a red. Marty already put the green marker. Good job. Debilitating slime. This cast is only used when the boss is under the green vial. He will toss a green vial into the cauldron, coating every unit in the room with slime. All players and enemies take 100% increased damage for 15 seconds. It also cancels any previous ad buffs. Stack up the ads and burst everything down. So we immediately stop DPS on the boss. I know the juicy 100% increased damage sounds great, but ads take priority, okay? So we're going to focus DPS down the ads.
So right there, does the main tank bring him back here by the ads at that
Yes.
point?
It gets rid of the stack buff that he is going to get from him, so we can cleave damage, but focus cleave the ads first and let him get some of that cleave damage. Okay?
Mhm.
Makes sense? So you can cleave during this, but you'll solely focus on the boss. We need to make sure these ads go down quick. And it's a rinse and repeat cycle the entire time. We also have to do with let's see. Consuming Flames. The cast is only used when the boss is under the red vial. The boss targets a random player with a dot effect. Additional damage taken while affecting increases damage. Additional damage taken while affected increases the damage taken by this dot by 50%. Avoid taking additional damage when affected, such as from the fire soak. Okay. Flash Freeze. The cast is only used when the boss is under the blue vial. Ice blocks a random player and deals damage to all players within 10 yards. This ice block must be killed and deals AoE damage upon death. I think this one also freezes.
That means everyone's spread for blue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
No one can stack or you'll block each other.
Okay. Don't listen to me then.
So take the blue marker away. Yep, thank you.
Cool. Sorry guys, I'm going on 14 years ago. I did a lot of drugs then. Arcane Storm. Is that no? That's in the heroic mode.
No, it's
No,
not.
that's normal. That's
Oh,
It's
that is
just an
okay.
interrupt.
Okay, Molorak deals rate damage every second for 6 seconds. It can be interrupted, so we're going to make sure we have a kick order. So, Raj, you're elemental, right?
Oh yeah.
You got 6 seconds.
I got 5 seconds on Windshear.
Okay, we're gonna have Raj be it, unless he is too far away.
The order
and
will be
then-
Raj, followed by Raj, followed by
Yeah.
Raj.
Raj, and then Raj again. We're gonna have Raj, Leth, and you're gonna be backup. You still have a kick, right? Just jump.
Goop can grab it as a backup every 15 Well, no, Goop also has a 5-second wind shear.
Okay, so
And-
we've got
we got a
three.
lot.
We've got three. Okay, we're good.
There's no need to waste
We're good.
energy on kicks.
Okay,
There's no need.
Remedy, the boss casts a hot on himself, last 10 seconds, and can be dispelled or spell stolen. So yeah. Phase 2. Phase 2 begins when Maloriak's health drops to 25%. At this point, he releases all remaining aberrations and 2 prime subjects. So this is why we have to make sure we slowly release the aberrations, because if all of them charge us at once, it's game over. I think there is a achievement for it, but I do not want to get that tonight. During this phase, Maloriak no longer uses vials, but gains a unique ability from each type. We're going to assign a tech to pick up the remaining adds, which is going to be Slash, and kite them away. He's going to have magma jets. So you can see here. He's going to pick a random area, and he's going to cast it. It's going to be like a full frontal going straight forward. He'll cast the line of fire in front of him, dealing damage to all players hit and leaving behind a trail of fire. It's very frequently and fills up the room. We need to have him facing a wall to save space. So, Jap, whenever you have him, face him 90 degrees to the wall and slowly start pieing it out. Do you know what I mean by pie? Like slicing the pie? Cool. All right. Acid Nova. Maloriak deals damage every second to the entire raid for 10 seconds. You basically, healers, you got to pump.
Heal through it.
And then, yeah, absolute zero. Maloriak summons a frozen orb that explodes if it comes within 3 yards of any player, dealing massive damage and knockbacks. So if you see a blue orb coming towards you trying to hug you, don't hug it back. That's it for normal mode. Any questions?
Bay, from my experience with the ads, we won't get a second cycle of like the green vial. We probably shouldn't kick any of the releases.
Okay, so you just let them all rip?
Yeah, like
Okay.
it's a little rough. I have faith that Slash can handle it.
Okay. I'm just worried because of my brother's healing and he's gonna mess it up.
This is a
I'm
ready
kidding.
check to see who needs flasks. 1, 2.
No, I do not. Don't count me.
I'm
Should
going to
be
drop
20.
cauldrons, so it should be 20. I'm going to drop 2 cauldrons.
I can do a personal one if it'll make.
Yeah,
it so
like I
we
can do a
drop one.
personal one too.
No, these are much cheaper. These are 5 times cheaper than personal flasks.
Alrighty. Kale, this is the second to last boss before we spend a agonizing time on Nefarian and I possibly get a brain aneurysm. So,
Fourth last, Left, Father, Anderson, Rios.
I got one.
There's still a cauldron up.
There's still cauldron, and I got an extra one if somebody doesn't get it.
Left, Anderson, Father.
There's also a feast down.
Everybody redo their. Since it's down, redo your food buff.
I'm gonna make like my Cookie Monster thing that I have for whatever Fish Feast is put down, but I'm gonna have like some Zydeco New Orleans music play every time one of those drops. Because it looks
I
like
grabbed 1 spare flask of battle in case anyone needs it.
I've got a
Okay.
spare one too.
Eat the
I've got a
feast.
spare one.
Eat the feast.
So recap.
Ready, Ada. Eat the feast.
Recap. We stack on red if you get a debuff run out. Blue, we spread.
Where's
Kill
blue?
the ice block when it comes out. Green, we cleave. Kill the ads.
Correct. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and we are going to do what Jap wants us to do, which is kick everything for the first phases, and then we're gonna basically get all of them all the ads at
Don't
once.
kick.
No,
Don't.
do
Don't
not kick.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Don't kick.
Do not interrupt release aberrations. Interrupt Arcane Storm, but not release aberrations.
It helps the ad tank a little bit if we can drop some frost traps. If not, Slash is good. He'll probably be fine.
Okay.
But we're not
Wonder.
stacking on blue, right? Why is
Breath,
blue there?
Father, waiting on you. I think he chooses it at random, what he does first. So, just be ready to move, guys.
What chose that?
Is it always random, or is
I-
it once he does one, then it's like a scheduled?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
On heroic, there's an additional vial that he always starts with. For us, it could be red or blue.
Green will be the third one of the cycle. I'm almost positive, but
Correct. It'll be red or blue, then the other, then green, always.
Okay. Leth, Father. Okay, Father's here. Leth, are you here? Alrighty. There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No disruptions. Mustn't keep the master waiting.
I can't do
We're
that.
stacking for this.
Need to wait for it to choose them first.
Interrupt. Blue.
Spread.
Blue
Blue,
phase,
spread.
Spread.
I need to get closer.
Actually, I need to be closer to interrupt our kids here.
Okay, don't mind me, Veggie. I'm just gonna swing over here.
Do not interrupt that. That was release aberrations. It was interrupted. Do
Interrupt.
not interrupt that.
Remedy.
No one interrupt. Only Raj interrupt right now.
Remedy, spell steal. Good job. Fighting chill left. Run out. Run away from everyone.
Interrupt. Frozen.
Next phase. Get ready. Red phase. Stack
Red.
up on. Yep. Here we go. Good job. Stack.
I can't do that.
Cool. Scorching blast in 10 seconds. Healers get ready.
Blast soon.
Flames on Takanas. Get out.
Sorry.
Interrupt.
I shouldn't have interrupted that.
Remedy. Blast soon.
Shooting flames on Father. Get out. Good job.
Interrupt.
Scorching blast and green phase incoming.
Blast soon.
All right.
Green.
Once the puddle comes out, move the ads in. Pump ads.
Interrupt.
Cleave. There you go. Keep pumping the boss.
Remedy.
Keep pumping the boss.
Still charging.
Keep getting the ads. Get the ads.
Interrupt.
The ads.
I can't do that.
Can you guys hear us?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ads.
Remedy.
Ads. Pick them up. Burn them down.
Interrupt.
Me and Pickle are disconnecting.
Don't burn them down again. They have to kind
Blue
of like
phase.
switch.
Spread. Blue phase. Spread out.
We still
Debuff.
killing the ads?
Yeah.
No.
Stay on ads.
No.
They have the debuff.
They're not gonna. Nope.
Okay.
Tank the
now,
boss away. He's taking reduced
Get-
damage.
Yep. Get them away. Get them back to the original spot. There you go. Get them
Take
back.
the aberration away from the boss.
Slash. Pick up that aberration. He's getting the buff.
Interrupt. Remedy.
Flash freeze incoming. Getting ready to push. In 7.
Phase 2.
Releasing all minions.
He's now my prime subjects.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Pump.
Defensive.
Ability isn't ready yet.
Frost orb.
Not ready yet.
Remedy. Frost Orb.
Okay, if you get this ad,
Frost Orb.
magma jets, you move to the wall.
Defensive.
Great job, everybody. One shot. Really great job, guys.
Belt of absolute zero. Plate waste. Strength stam. Hit crit.
There's a Jeeves up on the way out, just as well repair on the way.
Okay.
Aberrations leggings. Leather legs. Agility stam. Crit haste.
If anybody wants to feel special, there is an orb. If you'd like to click it, go ahead and click it. It's over there on the right. Look at Zim
I'll
go.
use him.
He wishes to ponder the orb.
Side grade for me, Dirty.
He just likes to rub
Where is it?
balls.
Especially when they're nice and smooth like that. That's why I trim up for them at night.
Leg wraps of the greatest sun. Cloth legs. Stamina, intellect, spirit, crit.
Gaze now upon my ultimate creation. Rise, sister. Behold the brood mother, Onyxia.
This fucking boss.
Tunic of failed experiments. Male chest. Agility stamina. Mastery hit.
My dearest sibling.
Do we have anybody with an off-spec tank?
Oh no.
Hona.
And I can.
Okay. This will help us out a lot. Obviously, Hona, you still get to roll on healing gear since we're not doing off-spec rolls. Is everybody in agreement to that? Since he's coming to fill it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he can main spec on both tank and healing. That's fine.
Okay.
Raj, do you want to, or do you want me to help? I have to forge if I'm going to.
I don't. I'm already
Okay.
equipped. Flash freeze, gauntlets, plate gloves, stamina, intellect, spirit haste. Both of you did a major upgrade with a difference of 0.03 PR. Hona wins. Congrats, Hona.
Congrats, Hona.
0.65 versus 0.62.
Okay. Everybody come down here to where we're all standing on this little ledge so we can go ahead and buff and get ready. We're getting close to time, so I'm going to try to explain this not too quickly. I don't expect us to get this the first try, but I'd like to. Maybe get 1 or 2 attempts. Raj,
Fickle and I do have the normal cutoff time tonight.
Okay, then we're probably only going to get 1 or 2 attempts at this, guys, so just pay attention. There is loot's all done, right?
Yep, loot's done.
Okay, on my screen. So, as you can see, we have to deal with 2 dragons during this. They cleave, they tail swipe. Watch my video. Shadow Flame Breath. Both Nefarian and Onyxia unleash a frontal cone breath that will damage all players hit in its path. So we have to make sure they're facing away from the raid. We're going to be at 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock facing right now. That's where the dragons are going to be stacked. If somebody could put some markers down on that, I would appreciate it. Additionally, the ads that are spawned in this first phase, if they are hit with this breath, they will recharge. These ads do have a health pool, but they are pretty much almost invulnerable. What they will have is a ticking mana bar, essentially. Once that runs out, they'll fall to the ground, be no more. But if they are hit with this breath, they are basically recharged and they can deal a lot of damage. Lightning discharge. This is going to be the hardest one to time out. So every 25 seconds or so, Onyxia discharges energy from her side, dealing massive, and I'm talking massive damage to all players within 60 yards. So we're going to turn her to face where she has her snout against the wall, and it's better to get tail whipped than hit with this. Now the arc goes a lot farther to the left and the right of her sides than you would think, so you have to be right on her drussy, okay? Like right in there. So once it rotates, the tanks just go ahead and rotate it once it's starting to, about a second before it casts, 2 seconds, 3, whatever. We just have to make sure it does not hit anybody. Hail of Bones. So that's when the ads are going to start coming up. The off tank, our third tank, will start picking them up. We will also drop frost traps, any kind of slow that we can, and kite them through there. We were doing in the middle for 10 man, just so they do not get hit with the breath. Okay. Electrocute. Every time Nefarian loses 10% of his health, meaning the 90% mark, 80%, 70, so on, so on, he electrocutes the entire raid, dealing massive damage. This will easily kill people, so we have to be careful when we're getting close, meaning 2-3% away. We need to slow DPS and allow us to be able to top off everyone with health. It also increases Onyxia energy by 25%. What we're going to be doing during this phase is we're going to be getting Onyxia down to 20% because she's going to have a mana bar of her own, and if she reaches full energy, it's a full wipe on the raid no matter what. So we're going to get her down to about 20%, and then we're going to start focusing Nefarian. We're going to get him about 80%, meaning we're going to go through one of these electrocute phases. As soon as he goes through the 80% and hits that, and we get topped off, we turn back to Onyxia, and we DPS her down. They are dragons, so they're going to have a tail slash. That is a stun, so it's better to be stunned than electrocuted in that phase. The Children of Deathwing. Nefarian and Onyxia attack 100% faster if they're within 50 yards of each other. That's why we're going to be stacking them on the X and the square. And Electric Overload is when Onyxia reaches full energy. She deals lethal damage to the entire raid. Phase 3 begins after 3 minutes or once the ads are dead. Shadow Flame Breath. Nefarian unleashes a frontal cone beneath that damages all players hit. Let's see. Oh, I already went over this one, so it's the same. Same for Electrocute. Every 10%, we got to make sure we're topped off on the raid. So we're going to call it out for the 3% mark before the 3% before we hit there, so we can make sure we slow DPS. Your meters do not matter in this right now, so the heals can top everybody out. Shadow Blaze Spark. Nefarian resurrects all ads from the first phase. Basically, he launches a spark that creates growing patches of fire on the ground. This is, essentially acts just like their breath ability. If the ads go through it, they go back to their full mana bar, and they continue to attack. We're going to have the off tank. Off tanks basically kite the ads along the circle on the outside. Here I see they stack. Usually what we did with the other 10 mans is we had them opposite sides. But we can try this. This looks a lot simpler. They're going to go around in a clockwise motion around the circle, kiting the ads. Just full hold the S key. Just constantly moving. There should be no damage on these ads whatsoever. So there should be no threat being pulled from them. Once their mana bar hits 0, they drop down. So if they get hit with the flames, they're going to get their health back up, and more ads will spawn, and then tanks die, and then they start going and slapping the raid. So don't stand in fire. Mind Control, this is only heroic mode. Tail Slash, both Nefarian and Onyxia. Yep, that's good. And then... So this is when Onyxia actually dies. As you can see, there's 3 pedestals. We've marked them with purple, yellow, and green. This is going to be a stacking point. There's going to be ads that spawn there. They're going to be doing an AoE damage and we have to make sure we damage them down. The room will begin to fill with lava, and you swim to whatever your stack point is. Once you get there, you can start damaging the you can damage the ads. We kill the ads first, and then we can start damaging the boss. But we have to be aware because electrocute can still happen in the air. Hunters, we can actually shoot our bow within a yard of them, so great for us. Blast Nova, as the room fills with lava. Yep. We got to split the raid evenly. So we've got how many healers? 6.
I've got the split ready.
Okay, that's great, Raj.
You're welcome.
So Shadow Flame Barrage, while Nefarian is flying, he'll deal damage to random players through the phase. We just have to make sure we're healing. And that's it. So we just have to pay attention to the overcharge and then the kiting in the third phase. And the third phase is when we lust, get him down, but we still have to make sure that we're paying attention to the 10% marks. Any questions?
Will you go to the image of the lava portion where people are on stack points?
Absolutely.
This is during phase 2. The floor fills with lava. We are splitting the raid into 3 parts: triangle, diamond, and star. Group 3 range is on triangle plus myself and Mose. We're also going to have Hona on triangle as well. Group 4 is going to be on diamond on the right. This also includes Tuka and Slash. And then melee is going to be on star, closest to us. This includes Fickle, Power, and Jap.
Are we going to designate one of these ads to stay up so we can continue to have ranged damage Nefarian?
I personally, I don't know. It really depends on how we're doing as far as heals go.
I have a question on that, Jap. So you just keep healing up every 10%? How far do you take them down? Or you keep damaging them? Or is there a time limit?
So during this, if you don't kill all of them, it will automatically transition 3 minutes after it starts. So, ideally speaking, you'll kill 2 of them. The third one will continue to get interrupted because you have to keep interrupting that. And range will continue to burn Nefarian. We'll have to heal through the crackles that he gives out every 10%. But it's effectively free damage that we have the Shadow Novas going out and the crackles, and that's it really for damage.
I like that. I'm okay with it if everybody else wants to give that a shot, and also it prevents us from having to do the kite phase, which is the biggest pain in the dick.
So at 3 minutes, even if that ad does not die, it just transitions?
Yes, at which point the ad will stay up if we don't kill it. So we'll take it down to 50-40%. They don't take that long to kill.
I feel like group 3, we got the biggest pumpers, so I think we should be the ones damaged.
Keeping it alive.
Keeping it alive, I think so.
The melee group should be the one keeping it alive.
Yeah, the melee.
Can't do anything.
Oh, yeah, never mind, don't listen to me. Good call on that one.
Star will stay alive.
Okay, and then we on the other ones will turn and start nuking the boss. Just be ready for the call outs for when we're getting to overcharge. Yeah.
I do want to say something. Avoiding as much damage as possible from the lightning coming from Onyxia is going to help the healers tremendously. So pay attention to your positions. We're going to have enough DPS. We just need, as much non-damage going out.
We're going to stack all dead center in the circle, the inner circle where she's standing right now. It's ranged, okay? And like I said, melee, once the boss is, when Onyxia's snout is against the wall, you're gonna get tail swiped, but it's better to be tail swiped than it is to be hit by the electrical charge. Okay, as you can see,
we want to split up the healers too between Onyxia and Nef, like on the tanks.
Who's tanking Onyxia?
Slash is going to be on Oni.
Then have the diamond healers, which is Tuka and Veggie, focus on Slash. Because you'll be healing Slash on phase 2. Yeah, phase 1, just focus on Slash because you're going to be healing him anyways during phase 2. like besides raid healing and power help out as needed, but
The reason he's saying this
Oh,
room's
but
so
it's just
big,
'cause you can't reach the side. Yeah, like you got to go
Correct.
one side or the other.
yeah, yeah. You two focus him because you're already going to be next to him during phase 2.
Okay, so then I'll be healing jab on Neth then.
And then whoever is going to be slash kiting and Honuk's kiting the ads. So you guys are also going to be walking around with them on the second inner circle where the pillars are, just to stay in range of them. All the other healers are going to stay on the raid. That's what we did in 10-man. We had one person fall around. I think it was Veggie, and that worked out really well, just to make sure that they were in range. Sound good? Anybody object to that? Okay. Taz and his wife gotta go.
For anybody who hasn't seen phase 3 yet, the fire that goes down, it's a purplish pink. It's kind of hard to see. It's really important to pay attention that you're not in it, though. You will die real fast.
And it moves.
Yep.
and
And
then,
I was just gonna tell Anderson, dismiss your pet before you jump up on the pillar, or else your pet will die. Okay, cool. We're ready. Rebuffs. Good to go. Betty needs an int. We're gonna jump down to the star first to make sure we minimize fall damage, and then get to your areas.
don't have to jump, just run off.
Okay.
Is Moss ready?
God damn it, Josh.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm about to call him. My sister-in-law might be talking to him right now. Yeah, Veg, you got that old man sneeze, dude.
Yeah, and clean off your microphone. Scared me and the baby.
I sneeze so violently, I get it on my glasses.
How is that possible? Like, up?
Dude.
I had my mic turned up for that too.
And Raj's sneezes are hard enough that he like takes his glasses off and slimes them back on before the season's.
I don't have that much time. They're under my headset. The headset has a gap where the glasses go, so it fits comfortably.
I just texted him.
Who had Soulstone me? Is it Willow or GD? Thank you.
Let's just do a pull without him.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and do it. He'll get gear.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bats are coming up.
To the middle of the platform, everybody.
Back right in the middle. That's the breath we're warning about. Discharge in 9 seconds.
Turn into that side.
Oh no, please pick up the ads. Good job. Right.
Down.
Very moved. Cool. Very moved.
People need to stay off.
At 40.
Okay, remember we're going to do a hard DPS stop at 20% on Onyxia. Then we're going to okay. Let's go ahead and stop. Switch to Nefarian. Switch to Nefarian. Or else Slash will kill him. Slash, you gotta pay attention to discharge in 9. Okay, get ready, healers. Get ready. We got 5 seconds until. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Explosion's gonna happen soon.
AOE incoming.
Overcharge in 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Crackle.
There we go. Discharge. Okay. Everybody top back up.
I'm gonna
Power.
grab my cam to help.
Slash, how does for charge levels look?
The far into 82.
Everybody's good.
Once he gets done with this, we're gonna turn back and
8.
kill Anixia. Get ready to go back.
Crackle in 5,
Execute.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Turn and burner.
Remember to go to your right platform. Your mark.
Group 3 to left. Group 4 to right. Melee.
Electrical.
Phase 2.
All right. Go to your platforms. Anderson, dismiss your pet real quick. When you get there, get ready to swim up.
Don't go right against it because you could get caught
Watch
under the lip.
Yep. Get ready. There's a lip. Don't get caught in it.
Interrupt 1.
Hey,
Interrupt 2.
interrupt the last Nova.
Interrupt 3.
I can't get that. I can try next.
Interrupt 4.
Not in melee.
Remember melee. You're gonna keep them up as long as you can.
Interrupt 5.
Melee's just auto attack right now.
No.
Interrupt.
I'm a little tight on that.
Interrupt.
You want us to stop UPSing?
Melee, if you don't have an interrupt, stop the
Interrupt.
Nefarian is getting pretty close to election.
Make sure everybody's topped off.
Top off your area. Top off your area. Slow DPS.
71.
A little bit. Slow DPS a little bit.
Interrupt.
Triangle. We need a little more heals.
We only have 1 healer right now.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
You want me to?
Struggling with mana a bit.
I'm hemming over here.
Crackle in 5.
I can
Incoming.
swim
3,
over there.
2,
Incoming.
I already
No.
did.
1.
Just him.
No.
Crackle.
All right, get back to pumping the boss range. We got 1 minute until the next stage. 1 minute.
Do you have Vamp and Brace up, Shibble? I'm not seeing any heals.
You're under hide for healing.
Okay, 3 seconds until, or 3% until the next overcharge.
Mana tide.
Overcharge incoming. These health stones if you got them on triangle. Health stones if you got them.
Help me out.
Crackle in 5.
5% mana.
3, 2, 1.
Melee kill.
Crackle.
Kill.
Jump off or be punished.
Jump off. Do not be in front of the boss.
Phase 3.
Can innovate in 10. It's only like 2 spells worth though.
You guys stack up.
Spirit Link, stack up.
3, 2,
Rotate boss. Rotate boss.
I need any available innervates.
I'll him right now.
All right, pull those adds to the outer ring, and once that happens, we will reposition the boss back to the middle. Okay.
AOE incoming.
Electrocute incoming.
2,
Jimbo,
1.
can you manage him?
Crackle.
Can you give a second?
I took him recently.
Okay. I didn't know which him we did.
4,
Mana him?
3, 2,
Another ad.
1.
Yep.
Yep, doing him with both now.
Getting close to another electrocute.
Everyone except Hona is topped off.
AOE
Crackle
How
incoming.
about Hona?
3,
Oh,
2,
still needs help.
1. Crackle.
All the way on hand.
Shield him.
4,
Doing good, y'all.
When are we lusting?
2,
Go ahead and do it now. Go ahead and
I don't
lust.
have the mana, someone else can.
Move out of fire.
Move out of fire. Move out of fire. Move out of fire.
What's the percentage looking like?
30%.
AOE incoming.
3, incoming.
2,
Make sure you stack
2,
all the healers.
1. Crackle.
Okay. 24%.
4, 3,
Jab
2,
top.
Here's Jeff.
1.
All right, we're about to
Electrocute
execute.
soon.
AOE incoming.
3, 1.
Crackle.
Pull those guys away from the Farian. Pull them away from the Farian. They're empowered like crazy. All right, after this overcharge is full go.
Slash is going down. Slash is dead.
AOE incoming.
About to lose Hona.
3,
Veggie, go.
2,
All right.
1.
Cowgirl, no, Cowgirl, go pick up ads. Go tank, pick up ads. Everybody pump, pump, pump.
I am fully 10 seconds to mana tag. No potion.
4, 3,
Hona's dead.
2, 1.
Burning kite, burning kite, burning kite.
I moved.
2%. 2%. Back up.
Come on, come on, come
Do you
on.
believe in miracles? Night terrors.
Oh, beautiful, fellas. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen.
We pulled that so many times in 10-man, but to get it in 25. In the
Bro,
first round.
That was sweet.
Let's go.
That's a fight that's easier with more players, I feel.
I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Good call with
Very
the
nice.
phase 2 deal.
I was
that was pretty
working on
sweet.
those assignments the entire time you were explaining that fight, Beck.
Good job, man. Couldn't have done it without you doing that.
Slash and Hona just started getting blasted at the end, and then when Slash went down, I'm like, I can't heal Hona because I'm B-resing Slash.
Did you both use your lay on hands? I'm pretty sure I saw both lay on hands go out.
I used mine too.
I saw Hona's. Hona's was like perfect.
Jeez. Holy crap, that's 8 pieces of loot. Alright, we got some loot. Here, I'll do the tier first so that the people that don't care about the other pieces can leave. Helm of the Vanquisher, Rogue, Death Knight, Mage, Druid helmet. Rogue, Death Knight, Mage, Druid. Nicely done, everyone. Fantastic run.
Fucking first try, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. Good work.
Yeah, that was sweet.
I was
without
getting a little
Brother,
frustrated.
too.
I was getting a little frustrated with Magma. Not gonna lie, you guys had me in the first half.
Did we both side grade rush since there's 2? And we both rode.
Hide and Dirty. Yeah, you can both side grade. Alright. Since I had already side graded, I'm just gonna award it to him, and then Dirty, you can side grade on this next one. Let's add a manual +1 to hide, clear, Vanquisher. Oh, I don't need to do that part. Dirty do side grade. Beauty. And then +1 Dirty. Clear. Alright. Helm of the Protector, Warrior Hunter Shaman. Helm of the Protector, Warrior Hunter Shaman.
I thought you said we weren't doing +1 there, Raj.
Well, it doesn't matter now.
The only person would have mattered for would have been Lucifer, but...
Tell them that everything that they wanted dropped.
I'll be on tomorrow. I don't feel well. I gotta go throw up. Bye.
Thank you for being here, Slash.
Later,
Bye.
buddy. Hey, thanks for toughing it out. Have a good night.
I would have put Major, but my PR isn't up there, so it doesn't really matter. 2 major upgrades, highest PR, Beck.
That's Beck.
Okay,
Taking
back
it
up
with
at the
the
top. Spalders of the Scarred Lady. Male shoulders, agility stam, mastery crit. Beck, scroll up to the top of the Mythic Trap website. Click on presentation mode at the top right.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Look at that.
So create sharing link. You then give that to us. Now press X.
I copy it?
Yeah,
Obviously.
so copy that. You give that to us. You just post it in raid. At the top left for you now are the raid leader controls. Hit next step. Press it again. Press it a couple times because it does like a light test. And then press it again.
It says you don't want to reload or it
And
fucks
press
it up.
again. And so it basically just creates it as a spreadsheet.
Oh, now I'm gonna make like presentation music and everything to it. It's gonna be great.
Oh, there you go.
EPGP for Spalders, Anderson Beck. Side grade and a minor. That's Beck.
Give it to Anderson.
Oh, then you may give it to Anderson, and I will award Anderson 389 GP. Someone remind me to do that later.
Anderson, there you go, buddy. You earned it. I can't walk away with all the hunter loot tonight. I can feel the vein popping from Jap's face right now.
I'll award it to Anderson for side grade then, because he
absolutely.
Coral Crack, the Lightning's Arc, one-handed axe, agility stam, crit haste.
We're gonna take a little picture. A little snippy snip. We
No
24
rolls on
man.
that? First time we've done it.
We 23 manned it.
Oh yeah, because my brother's useless as fuck.
I was solo healing the left platform. You're like, more heals on triangles. Like, dude, I got no mana.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
That's funny though.
I was doing towards the end there too, right before I died.
Stamina, intellect, mastery, crit. The thing that I realized on that platform is that he was constantly doing AoE damage. So I just started spamming my water shield, and it got me a lot of mana back.
So
I used
yeah, go
like
ahead.
3 uses of Mana Tide on cooldown every time.
Okay, the only thing that we need to work on in Phase 3 is you see how big those ads got is because they kept getting kited through the flames. So that's why we stacked the boss in the middle during that last phase, and then the ads are tanked around the outer circle. So it helps minimize the chance of them getting in the flames. That's what I've learned. That's why we did it in 10 man, and it works the best. So,
I think there's a spreadsheet thing for it.
Yeah.
I kept it over on the side because his breath weapon also does it.
One major, that's fine.
To limit the tail slap and the breath weapon.
I get that, but they also, the ads leave a trail behind them, so you're basically playing the snake will eventually leave not enough space. But that's basically what happened with Slash, is those and Hona, they basically were getting empowered and constantly empowered, and we ended up with way too many, and that's what ended up slapping them. But if we had an extra DPS or healer, we would have been okay, but that's just me nitpicking everything.
Lastly, Rage of Ages. Next, Strength Stam, Mastery Hit.
Thank you again, Raj. Thank you.
Yeah,
Nice
but
job,
you guys, nice job, everybody. But yeah, great leading.
Yeah, sorry if it sounded like I was getting pissed off earlier. My mic was like all
Not
the way
at
the
all.
fuck up.
You always sound pissed off.
I do. It's yeah.
I just got yelled at for yelling.
What?
That's my secret, Shibbo. I'm always pissed off.
I was joking around when I said if you yell. Okay, I even like the way you responded. I even messaged you. I was like, "Wait, are we good, dude?" It was like I was just playful with you.
I'm just with you.
It's like okay, I offered to like I told him I was gonna get hard and jizz my pants if he yelled again.
Oh, you
but
did roll at it. It was just a second late. Okay. Congrats, Ada.
I left. If we need to get any more stuff.
Nope, that was it. There weren't any other items. As long as you got the
waist.
The robes?
Yes, I got the robes.
Okay, then that was it.
Yeah, but we 23 man that one shot. So yeah, congratulations everybody. If we
Hell yeah.
basically get 2 more people, 1 healer that's not my brother, and then
somebody
another DPS, I think
He
will
was
be.
he was fine when he was
most of it.
here. He just wasn't here for the last
Disappeared on the.
Oh yeah, no, he's got 3 kids, 1 on the way. That was and his wife. So he probably got kid aggro. So I don't blame him. But no, he started playing again because he wanted to play with me and spend some time with me and stuff. So if he wants to join, he's only going to be able to do Thursdays. Is the thing.
Ooh, that was nice.
We have left that can only do Tuesdays, so it can work.
Why can't he join regardless of the days?
It's his work schedule. He's in HVAC repair work, and he's pretty high up at his job. And his days off are Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And he works like really early in the morning. He's on Mountain Time, so it's 1:30 his time. But so he
I'm on
can.
Mountain Time. Best
Yeah,
place.
yeah. But if like his wife doesn't like video games, unlike some of you guys' wives.
Are you
So,
kidding? My wife
That
just
sucks.
reamed my ass so bad today. It's
Yeah.
sore.
My sister-in-law is really cool, but like they had a lot going on right now, so I don't blame them at all.
You said there's a baby? There's a little one?
He's got 3 that are currently roaming around, and he's got 1 on the way right now.
Oh wow!
And
Oh my God,
I
4 kids? That's fucking. That's
and
a
I
lot.
it's so it's sad as I live 8 hours away and I still haven't met them.
Oh, dude.
Any of them. That's how bad our schedule is. I haven't seen him since my
So
wedding.
your uncle who?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Taz,
I
are you
talked.
still online?
Who?
Taz.
Yeah, I am.
I have 15 of those crystals. Do you want to go ahead and just get the enchant so 2 people have them?
Let's make sure people got their weapon enchants first. Like, as long as people have a
Okay.
359, I'd say let's get people's weapon enchants, and then I'll get the patterns after that.
Okay.
Well, I have
You're
a
on
359 that needs
most
enchant.
nights, so.
What's
yeah.
the enchant
For us healers, this is the enchant you're looking for.
Just so you guys know, I bought a lot of Maelstrom crystals. I've been playing the auction house at my lunch break at work, and I got like 30,000 in gold, so I was able to buy Maelstrom crystals. It's basically what I'm going to be doing as a full-time job on my lunch breaks. So hopefully I can get us some more Maelstrom crystals to get the patterns. I'll probably have more. Yeah, so I'll probably get some more Maelstrom crystals to help us out to get our DPS. Please save those enchants for what will be your be your placeholder until you get the heroic bis. So please choose wisely what we enchant. That's all I ask. I'm willing to drop the cash. It's okay.
We should be getting more just from DEs.
Have you said a fish
We
day
shouldn't have
yet,
to spend
Raj?
too much, but yeah.
Set a what?
A fish day. You were fishing day.
I haven't posted any signups for next week. It could be Wednesday, is what I'm thinking.
Oh, Wednesday is the GTFO. Get the fish out.
Yes.
My fishing is shit.
You can have one fishing skill and a basic fishing pole.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm better than that.
Yeah, I mean, you can go to org right now, get fishing, buy a pole, you're ready. That's
Hey, Hyde, you have the agility meta gem, right?
No, I think Shibble has it.
What do I have?
The agility meta gem.
Yes, sir. I can send you some. How many do you want?
I just need 1, sir.
Would you mind?
Logs posted.
Thank you.
Hey, GD.
You know what the best
You
part
still
about
there?
that poll was?
Yeah.
Don't say.
I out DPS Hyde.
I ran out to go and battle res Slash, right?
You know what?
And I didn't even battle res him.
It don't matter
Veggie
if you
got it.
win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning.
What's that from?
Thanks, Vin. Thanks, Vin. Vin Diesel. Oh, it's fucking Fast and Furious, like the first one.
You did, Hyde. You had 399s.
What's the meta called?
I got some blues.
I
got a 59.
It is the Agile Shadow Spirit.
Yeah,
You
freaking
need me to buy
Willow
the
up
gem?
there with all those purples.
Hang on, I went to the wrong tune. I thought I had it.
I think I heard something about furrows.
Did you hear about my hunter? He's
No,
the
no,
fifth.
thanks, I
He's the
didn't do it.
fifth other hunter.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, Nefarian, what did I get? What did they get? Probably still didn't get good.
Hitting those 17 buttons before pull is really good.
Ooh, look at that, 85. Okay, I'll take it. All right.
17.
I guess I gotta get a gem for you.
You have an equipment macro, right? Like, I saw what your pole rotation is, but...
No, yeah, it's an exaggeration, but I have like...
It is 17 steps. I saw that pole. I saw that.
still 68.
Is that the one?
Yes, that is it. I'm wearing a Murloc hat.
How many do you want?
Zoom, did you see my
Just one
message?
for right now. This will get me until we get
no,
to
I
heroic.
Sweet, that give me 4 steps.
Nice, great.
Does anybody have Deadly Amber Topaz cut?
HGD is still there?
I do.
You have that one?
Yo, let me check on the other two.
I can probably buy it.
Crap, I'm on my death knight.
Who am I sending this to? Beck?
Yeah, just me. Gotta go to Rom Kahan. Now I got my bow enchant.
Is it not Rumkahan?
Check your mail.
See, I'm an Alabamian.
check
I
your
say it like that. Rom
An
Kahan.
Albanian? I didn't know you were from Albania.
Oh yeah, I love System of a Down.
Thank you.
That's Armenian. Never mind.
Which spell thread's going to be better for people with the intellect stamina or the intellect spirit?
And I spawned into Deathwing. What the f?
How much stamina?
What was the other cut called?
It is 80 stamina.
Deadly Amber Topaz. What the shit? Fuck you, Deathwing.
How much health is stamina these days?
60 for gems. Oh, how much health?
Yeah.
I
Per
thought it
1
was
point of
10 health
stamina.
per stamina, but I'm not sure.
I have 5,000 stamina, but I have like 70.
Good night.
Hi guys.
It's
And
assuming it was 10 per. 80 stamina would be what, 800 health? Okay, that I died. Dirty and I died to an overkill of 2,000 from the Alakir chain lightning.
I do not have that one. I'm sorry.
That's all good. I can just go to the auction.
But
block.
honestly, I could get that with some higher gear stamina points, and then just
So
choosing.
you want spirit or stamina?
The spirit one I think would be better for a rider range of people because it's good for healers and yes.
Yeah, the stamina is mainly for warlocks.
Thing is, if you're dead, your damage is 0. Anytime you die, and it was an overkill of 800, know that you could have had the stamina enchant, and you would have survived it.
Are you talking about
The stamina thread?
on Alakir whenever he double tapped green?
Yeah, which was just unlucky that he double tapped green.
I'm gonna make one and put it in the bank. So which one you want to make? Because I get every 4 chaos swords I can make a dream of cost and do it.
Make the spirit one.
I also died to the green card that my cauterize saved me.
Oh my god, spirit. I don't know, man. I could have used a bit more spirit on that Nefarian fight. Jeez. And the more spirit I pump, the stronger my mana tag.
Which tab do you want that in?
Do that one in 7. How much is that worth?
Oh, over 1,000.
Yeah. Keep that in 7. Keep that in Boogeyman.
I'm gonna start making them as I get 4 chaos swords. If definitely when the group feeds them to me, put in there.
That is
Yarp.
dead. Oh. Feels good, man. It was a good run.
Solid.
So heroic next week.
It feels good to fully explain a fight and to organize it well, and then to one-shot it.